Christy. Hello, Buzzball. Hello, Christy. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. So happy to see everyone. So today we are going to talk about everything that's going on because when is insanity not entering the chat? Hello, Maria. Okay, let me do that right now because I am on the page. So modify. Hello, Green Eyes. Customization. There you go. Hey ho, hey ho. If you forgot to subscribe, now you know. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. So yes, prepare your. Okay, we are Saturday. Insanity has been going on. Dani has not answered anything except to say not much. She spent most of the live talking about exactly. I'm always early. You understand everything about me, man. When am I late? I'm never late. I don't understand why people say I'm late. Do I look like someone that can be late? I'm never late on this planet, obviously. So yeah. You may see me though sometime go down because I am with my cousin. So just to make sure that he's okay. But yeah, no. Insanity has entered the chat because hello Rolf. Let me drop the link for you because this is too funny. Yo, Jag is acting as if she don't know shit. That's Jag. She's like, I don't see anything. I don't hear anything. I don't think anything. That's Jag for you. So let's listen a little to what this weird person had to say. Do I have it? It must be. No. There you go.
If I were y'all, I would not go live to celebrate the exposure of Dani Robertson until someone actually posts my real name, okay? And sending money to someone unless they post my real name, okay? Or something. Like you send this money to someone waving papers in your air, waving papers in air. And then the crazy.
Hey, Rolf.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
You were the main character in Dani's live yesterday. Hello, Golden XO.
What happened in Dani's live?
Listen, Kimmie, I don't know if you're aware of what happened with Kimmie Luv.
Yeah, about her getting the information on Google and all of that stuff. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So now Dani, instead of really talking about that, she preferred to talk about you. On Ben. Hello, Rena.
So that means Dani's against Ben and Dani's against me. So she couldn't have had nice things to say about either of us, right? Whose side would she take in that situation? Because she's against me and she's against Ben, right?
She's more against you than she is against Ben.
So she's willing to take Ben's side.
Yeah.
In that situation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's jealousy. That's jealousy. That can only be jealousy. That doesn't even make sense that you would take Ben's side in that situation. That doesn't even make sense.
More neutral. I will give her that. She was more neutral than anything. Okay. But it's still funny that she refused really to talk about what happened with Kimmie. Like I think I have only 2 minutes of footage of her talking about that situation.
Yeah, she's gonna sweep that up under the carpet.
What?
I said she's gonna sweep that up under the carpet.
Oh my God, yes. Like now she's basically saying that, oh, I don't have hello Buzzball. I have never given my real information to Google.
When you get your YouTube account, in order to get the payout, you have to give your real information to Google because they send you a Google Ads code, and you have to put that Google Ads code into Google in order to get paid from YouTube, because
There you go.
YouTube pays, everything comes through a Google file. And then you click on that and it tells you where you send the money to, and then you click on how much you want to send, and then you send it. Like, so you have to give your information to Google because they have to verify it. Address and everything. They have to verify that you live there. Literally.
Exactly.
My
Hello,
Google code
Spellcaster,
is
the
still
dev.
in my glove box. Like, literally, they have to send you a code. So they have to, in order for you to get this account and get paid for this account, when you get monetized, they have to send you a code to your address.
Like, that's the thing that's fascinating, is that what if Loki y'en a plus, c'est fini. Like, Loki is acting as if, like, those little things, she just wants more and more. Go take that one. So yeah, think about it. If she never gave her real name to YouTube, let's say that really happened, she never gave her real name, that is illegal. Like, what is going on?
Right.
Like,
fraudulent schemes. That's fraudulent schemes.
And that's her basically lying to her audience that the money that they send as super chat would be going to her. If it's not her name, then obviously the people are sending their money to someone they don't know. So isn't that a scam? I know she loves scams. So isn't that a scam on her audience? Because the audience is giving her a lot of money.
That could be a defense just to say that so people won't further look into it, or but it's just weird because all around is saying scams. Like, I think like 8 accounts popped up under her.
She has a lot of YouTube channels that I can know for sure. Like, she has so many YouTube channels, and she all claims that they are for her. They are her YouTube channel. So if she was to give multiple names for all those different YouTube, or if she was to not give her real name, then that doesn't make sense.
It's not going to make sense.
Like, I don't understand. Like, let's listen to her, Lilo, because there's only 2 minutes.
To invite Val on the panel to what? People are always trying to get Val to go. If I were y'all, I would not go live to celebrate the exposure of Dani Robertson until someone actually posts my real name, okay? And sending money to someone unless they post my real name, okay? Or something. Like, you send this money to someone waving papers in your air, waving papers in air. And then the crazy thing is to invite Val on the panel to what? People are always trying to get Val to turn on me or go against me or to attack me or get other people to attack me. It's the desperation. People spend all their days and nights trying to get people to attack me or switch sides or switch over or flip. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all are so weird, okay? Over the years, people have keep on saying my channel's a cult, but then I have had a number of content creators, from Bundy to Patricia to even recently Sammy, complain. And you know what they complain about? They say that even though I am cool with them or I'm giving them a chance, that when they come to my chat and they enter my chat, that they feel unwelcome, is ice cold, or some people don't speak to them, or some people do speak to them and some people don't. That's their complaint. And I'm like, so wait a minute. I allow you in my chat, but then when you come to my chat with my permission, I'm allowing you to, because I have open chat, that there are people in the chat that speak to you and there are some people that don't speak to you. So I said, if I was a cult, wouldn't it be that if I like you, then everybody else in the chat will like you? How is it that if I like you and I'm cool with you, but then a lot of people in the chat don't fuck with you, or a lot of people don't want me to give you another chance, or don't want you around that's in the chat? So that means that me and my audience are not always on the same page. So then y'all look stupid by saying a cult, because if I was controlling everybody, then everybody would be nice to you, but I'm nice to you, and everybody would be mean to you, and I'm being mean to you, but that's not the case. Tammy Tucker, she got my name first and last name, and she could throw me somewhere, but I don't see how she got it magically from Google when Google can't send shit that I ain't never gave Google. That shit ain't going live, because crazy, but she got my first and last name and my address, whatever she's trying to say, when I never gave the information to anybody. I never gave it, so how can she have it? So I'm like, girl, you don't stop lying. I can say 100% that Kimmie Tucker does not have my name, because if you are a day one or a day two, press one in chat. I already said my real name is nowhere on any of these accounts. I've already said that from day one. So no one can have my real name from getting anything. What's her name? What's her name is not an Avenger, never was an Avenger. Please stop. That's someone that claims to be an Avenger so she can go around saying, I'm an Avenger, I'm a former Avenger, I'm a former Avenger, so she can keep on using my name for clout everywhere she goes. You never were an Avenger, Rosie. Stop using my name saying you're an Avenger. You're not a former Avenger. You're not. And you was over here for like 2 seconds. Let's be honest. You over here for like 2 seconds claiming to be an Avenger. Please stop. Thanks to Jesus. Thanks to Jesus.
So I'm gonna answer your question, Golden XO, before I continue with that situation. Val is mad at me because Val is up Dani's a-hole. That's why Dani is like, nobody can turn Val against me, because she knows she has Val like this. And anyone that is pro Dani cannot be faking it with me. Because with me, when I know, hello Roslyn, when I know everything about you. Like, I know everything about Val, because she kept on crying on Station Head with Trees, or crying on her own channel. And so she's mad at me because I exposed her crying, and I told Dani that she was an a-hole for letting that old lady cry this much. Like, that's it. That's why she's mad at me, because I exposed her god, that is Dani Robertson, as the monster that she is, and I use her as an example of her being a piece of shit. That's it. So now she's mad at me because of that, because how dare I expose the fact that Dani made her cry or something like that? Because I don't know Val, okay? Like she said, I've never talked to this woman. Like, the fact that literally hearing my voice was enough to make her go, fucking crazy, was weird as hell. What are you listening to, Ralph?
Nothing. I was going back and putting some stuff in the petty pocket, but
okay. But yeah, no, that's why Val was so mad at me, because I don't like Dani. Because I don't know the bitch. But I guess you don't know Val, so who cares? But moral of the story, did you hear what she was saying?
Yeah.
What did you think?
To be honest, like, it only goes to shows that she is, some sort of crook or criminal. Because, I mean, think about it, like, the information that you would have to provide to Google ad service, it is so that you can get taxed for the funds that you are making on this account, right? You're making so much money on YouTube, whatever the case may be, they want your information so they know where to send a W-2 form, so on and so forth, right? So if she's not the one that is the, owner of that account, that means she's making a bunch of money and somebody else has to pay the taxes on it. If she, is not the person that is, going, that means she can do a bunch of stuff on the account, and then when the shit hit the fan, she won't be the one taking the fall for it. Like right now, that means that there's no accountability whatsoever and nothing that she does. So she feels free to do what it is that she do, because she knows somebody else is going to take the fall for it. Kind of like Jaguar Wright with Wolf.
But isn't that like super weird? Like even Jag, she took the name of, let's say, the person that's her partner. She's literally acting as if like, you will never see the name. The name is whatever. Why, when you're opening your YouTube account, why are you taking so much precaution? Is that how you say it in English? I don't know. Like, why are you being so like, When I opened my account, I wasn't like, okay, I need to put out a fake name because then I will see. Like, why would you believe? Why would you need to do all of that if you are coming in with good intention?
Because that proves that they're not coming in with good intentions. If I come into YouTube and I feel
Yeah,
like I need to put an alias on everything, that means I'm going to do something on YouTube, whereas though I'm going to need to protect my identity, right? You see, I come on YouTube, my name's Ralph, my real name is Ralph. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I'm not hiding anything. My accounts are linked to each other. So when you think about that, it's like you're getting paid from Google ad services. You can't trick them unless you know the address that you sent that to and the person that you sent that to. And then you call that person and say, what's the code that got sent to your address? Either way, it's fraudulent. They will flag that address and say fraudulent schemes are coming out of that house, and they will cut her
exactly.
page off. Like if somebody reports that she's saying that, with YouTube or whatever, or Google will say fraudulent schemes are coming from that address, and they will cut her off, and she won't be able to have all these YouTube accounts and so on and so forth. That's why they do that.
Hello, Donat.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm with Ralph on that. Everybody has to verify accounts, and most importantly, Kimmie says she has not only the YouTube channels but the Google AdSense channel. We're all familiar with that. Like you cannot spoof that, you cannot fake that, and there's no possible way that Dani trusts one of her supporters to collect money in their name on her behalf and to give it to her. That's just highly unlikely. These people are directly connected to her. And she keeps on saying people wants her audience, and ma'am, your audience is a group of people that were rejected from the community of people that you attacked. Nobody cares. You cannot run, you cannot hide anymore, and people just need an even playing field. Okay, this is not about how much money you get. This is not about your supporters. This is not really about making somebody like you or hate you. It's really about having an even playing field. And she's a master manipulator. On one hand, she stated the consequences of Kimmie Luv releasing that information with these so-called motions that she want to file, and then on the other hand stated that that woman is like got fake information and dangling in our face. She specifically, and I'm glad I came up here right here, she specifically said that that's fake information. I don't know these people. These are fake names. You can't find anything about these people. She's a liar. She's a liar. And the moral of it is, like, honestly, what I identify how she build, we gotta like be mindful of our supporters, their intents whenever they're supporting us, and how to break away from them if need be, because she's the type that'll go and collect that support or make them send all of their money just to harass you, and that's not cool.
That's not cool. And she is making the environment of the black tea sector so fucking toxic and so oppressive. But me, I'm thinking, okay, let's say it's fake names. That means she has a whole network around her.
And it is not fake names. These are real people. She
Yeah,
sent Kiva, a wannabe content creator, to court with Teddy. So I don't know if it's because Kiva verified and identified that channel, but who's on the Google AdSense account? That's the most important components when it comes to revealing her. But these other people with these channels, they need to be reported, and they need to hurry up and figure out how they're going to cover their tracks, because if Dani committed a crime or did some criminal activity on YouTube on these channels, and we find out it's under your name, then the law is going to go after you, and you're going to have to explain why you gave her access and permission with your verification ID to fuel those type of things and behaviors. So
no, me, it's really asking me, like, if I go in every direction, I'm like, logically, if you're a normal person, you do your first YouTube channel, you do it. Why would you be thinking, I need to put up a fake name? I need to do blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't do all of this. So if you're a normal person, you just put your fucking name and then you can create a YouTube channel with a different name. Okay? That's all good. But why would you even think about what? Like she's acting as if it's something to be proud of. Oh, I came here. I never put my real name. Bitch, why? Why, if
But
you're a normal person, a normal content creator, why all of this?
but if it is fake names, or if
Mhm.
this person that is have this account does exist, do they know that that she's using their
Mhm.
information in order to attack people online? Do they even know that she linked their account or had their information to make an account up under them? So that's why I say it's fraudulent schemes, because this looking like a whole identity theft. Yeah, it's looking
Yeah.
like you done stole somebody's identity and you're perpetrating at somebody else online now. Do
And
that
how
person
many
who
channels does she have that are monetized? Like, let's say she has 4 channels that are monetized, all have fake name on them or different name on them. The fuck?
And also, I remember when Teddy had a filing in a document or something where the FBI, where the courts identified that the address that Danny was using is connected to fraud, PPP loan fraud and schemes over in Minnesota, and we know it's a lot of Somalis over there. Remember, she sent the court paperwork in your case when she sued you and said that she was a U.S. resident. So we don't know, like, one thing for sure, two things for certain. You cannot, like nobody gives a fuck about what you did. You docs, okay, cool, but the even playing field is where it really is. That's where people are gonna get you. We don't give a fuck about you at all. You have infiltrated everyone's communities online, real life. Claim that you're scared, that your family and your school, which we know you're not in fucking school. You're just using it as a grift to sound smarter than anything. Like you need to be exposed a even playing field, and you're nothing. You're nobody. You're just like a nobody's gonna pay attention to you anymore because the appeal is up and it's done. So this is not about destroying you. It's just about showing you that you're not God. God is the only avenger, and you cannot continue to tear at people and do things. What you did to me is what you did to me, whatever, but I'm going to have fun exposing this information. You can't do shit else to me that you haven't already done. But what about the next person? What about other people that probably want to get their lick back in different ways? Like the other people that'll really find you and do something to you. Like you've offended and doxed and exposed and done things that you know you would not have done had your identity been out there. And the people who verified your YouTube channels, including supporters, are now at risk of being exposed to criminal liability by so many people that you've offended.
I think the greatest thing about this is the fact that she gets to expose herself, right? Um, all of this anonymous, all of this, I'm righteous, all of this, I ain't, I'm not doing what they doing, da 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 da. Like the fact that you have to now come out and say, I didn't give Google my real information. Wait a minute, ain't that tax evasion? How long you had this account? How long you been making money on this account? What? So you ain't been paying taxes on these accounts? Somebody else been paying taxes on these accounts? What's going on? So you're sitting here making it seem like everybody else is setting up scams. Everybody else is, grifting off of their supporters. Everybody else is using TikTok to malicious, or YouTube maliciously, however you want to look at it. But then you have to come out and admit that you ain't even give Google the right information. This is attached to my social security number. Like when all of this is said and done at the end of the year, we got to pay taxes.
And then on top of that, Danny is like a child or special needs sponge, right? So learning how to she learned how to copyright strike after I put a strike on her channel, and she's been ruthless about it. She learned how to do the survey. She learns things from us and absorb it and incorporate it. You got to understand, when she created her first account, Truth Teller Dani Robertson, she was not even showing. She was on like a voice thing, typing shit to where a robot was typing. So I don't, her. She wasn't as smart as she is now. So I'm willing to bet that the accounts associated with when she first got on here more than likely was her. at the end of the day. But then she put Elena Wilson as the name on a copyright strike. Is that the name on the channel? Is it different? Why does YouTube allow this? You understand what I'm saying? So
And that is a good question. If that is true, why is YouTube allowing it?
and my whole thing is like you worried about your safety. You literally are a terrorist. You're a national terrorist. You hacked into military base through your channel from Storm Radio. And despite what y'all say, despite whatever, I'm gonna call him or whatever channel you did that on. Whoever verified that channel is now going to be fucked up. And as far as again, the biggest lie she told last night, oh, these channels are not real. You can't Google, you can't search none of these people. You cannot trick or deceive YouTube's identification verification system using fake documents, AI generated documents, photo manipulation, none of this. And you wasn't using AI, none of that shit way back then. You even made videos of you creating thumbnails and it wasn't even AI generated. This AI shit, you just learned how to do this stuff. So you stole people identification and put it on YouTube. Is what the fuck you did. And again, the Google
Or it's a
AdSense,
whole network.
a whole network. Like, but my whole thing is like, even if she's dealing with the whole network, I don't see her putting anything within a second degree connection to her name on Google AdSense to collect the money. That the Google AdSense information on the accounts is what we really need to pay attention to, because you can get your supporters to verify YouTube account and make a new channel, but they're going to be liable for whatever you do criminally, and they get that shit together. But that money account, the Google AdSense, that's the big kahuna. But we gonna eat all some off all of this, especially if she forced Kimmie to show the court what YouTube gave her. Or I don't. She's on mute, my nigga. She cannot go live without address. People are pulling up. They're gonna pull up to see if you address this shit. We don't want to hear you talk about nobody else. We don't want to hear you dox nobody else, bitch. We don't give a fuck. Okay. The damage that you did to people is irreparable. Using people, it ain't about your supporters. It's like you'll fuck with Madgie and somebody that's mad with Madgie will go over there and they sending you all this money when you discussing and trashing Madgie to hurt Madgie because Madgie has a real connection with them. Bitch, you eat off of other people in the worst way. You a fucking peasant.
And she goes into your real
Real
life.
life.
Like doing what she did to you, Donna, doing what she did to you, Ralph. Like Ralph was asking for help. You were doing your own shit in your private life. And she just she just twisted, exposed it, did a bunch of shit that you're like, why do you go so much into my privacy? But then you're proud that you wouldn't have put up your real name while opening your Google account.
Right. And she stole somebody's art too. And then another thing, she tried to check Stacy B, who she stole from Hear Her TV. And and then when Stacy B talking about Stacy B, you was a part of this and I exposed this, and Stacy was like, oh well, I'm your supporter, I'm an Avenger. I sent you all of this money. You should protect me. And so there's a cult of people who feel like a Ralph or a Denat or a Nosy Ho or whoever then abandoned them, neglected them, or made them feel some type of way, and they go up underneath her and compensate her and heavily invest in them in attacking and minimizing us, and they don't mind it being anonymous because they're the reason it's happening. And now, again, with pulling the mask off of her, bitch, is ineffective. And all of these people who's mad at a Ralph or Madgie did not, you're gonna have to find somebody else. Like, because it's not gonna be the same at all. And that's the thing. Like your support group is inauthentic. You stole supporters. They might love you now, but it took you putting our names in the title and spreading salacious rumors, making them hate us and your community of moderators and other people that you stole from other people. Oh, come on, welcome Avengers! Yay, let's do this. And it's a fucking cult, a cult full of haters. It's so much hate.
When I
That's why
look,
when
when I
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna tell
Ralph,
you,
what were
I'm
you
gonna tell you
saying?
how bad this shit is. Just imagine everybody who has a she paints in some way that feel like if they can't control you, manipulate you, get their way, that the money, they're gonna take all that money and support over there just to piss you off. And I'm gonna go to this person who don't like you and support them just because I'm gonna piss you off. Like that's not going away in peace. You're an angry, bitter bitch. And all of them over there are angry, bitter motherfuckers. Angry at somebody, and I'm gonna, oh, we support you, we love you because they attack somebody that you really want to get under skin. It's disgusting, deplorable behavior by grown ass women that's supporting that type of shit. She attacked
well,
Stacy. She attacked Stacy B, talking about Stacy B did something and how fair she is. You're not fair. She will halfway dox information. And I don't want to center myself, but like it's a white lady that filed a restraining order against me. And she said that I basically beat her up. And I filed the response, and the judge dismissed that case with prejudice, meaning that that bitch lied. She went on and on for weeks saying I beat this white woman, conflated it with this and that, and spent all kind of narratives. It's so disgusting. And every time somebody get mad at me, they run over there to pay her all the money to try to like piss me off and only support her whenever she's dragging and talking shit about me. I don't give a fuck about neither one of y'all, bitch. So yeah, it needs to be an even playing field. I'm sorry, Ralph.
no, you good. I see. This is what I'm saying. Like I didn't know nothing about none of this when I first came over here, right? But when I'm looking back at messages on Discord, like I think Dani Robertson tried to control my platform at one point, and then I said something against this person, and they were like, "Oh, okay, everything you do about the, go, the, what I'm saying." Like, but I think it was more so her that was sending the message, though. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Because
Ralph.
when I looked at my Discord, it's a bunch of people. I don't know if there was Avengers before the Discord or Avengers after the Discord, but there's a bunch of Avengers that was in that old Discord.
Yes, and Ralph. Let me. So this is a full circle moment, right? Ralph, you know when you came through, you was over there with me, and I was like, you can take the Jag sector. Let's support him, just like Madgie. And this is a full circle moment, just like Madgie. I said, Madgie, that person's cool with you now, but you need to stop playing her content because she's gonna take your channel like a thief in the night. And Ralph, when you was like cool with me and we was cool, and then whatever happened, I said, hey, be careful, somebody's gonna strike your channel. She was pretending to be cool with you at that time to control you and stuff. She put that strike on your channel. She's the reason that happened, not me, not Perry, not Sherelle. You thought that she was being cool with you behind the scenes, manipulating you, and I was telling you it was her the whole time, just like I told Maggie. She's gonna get you. Don't trust her.
But I
The
wasn't in
moment you start,
contact with her
yeah.
though.
What did you say, Ralph?
I wasn't when you were saying all of that tonight. I
Right.
had no contact
It
with
did.
Dani
But
Robertson at all.
Ralph, but right, it didn't matter at that moment in that time. You was getting clout, you was gaining a platform, and she was gonna come after you. It was
But
bound
I
to
know,
happen.
like, okay, so when you look at it down the line, you could say, okay, I could see it now, right? But at that
Mhm.
time, it was just to me, it
But
was just
but
your
but what I'm
paranoia
saying,
because I wasn't in
no
contact
no
with
no.
her.
She's such a master manipulator. The fact that I said that and warned you publicly, it gave, and then you and I had a little beef or whatever. She was like, let me do this right now because it'll be easy to blame Denot, and everybody can think that Denot is this bad person that did it. No. Maggie had a channel with 10,000 subs. Fuck is you talking about? Me and Maggie once seen eye to eye. I was like, Maggie, don't play her shit. I could have sat back and let you just run them up. If I see anybody getting clout attention in the black tea sector, she's after you. Look at We the People. She's after you
Ah, look
just
at
because you're
Phantom,
getting
Ben.
attention. So when I knew off the rip that you was getting attention and the people was fucking with you, I started strategizing like, hey, this man need to now watch his channel. He need to now watch it because she's going to fuck with you. She fucks with you before you even realize it. So with her coming out acting all cool with you, she already had a plan for you laid out. She was already fucking
You
with
were
you.
talking about Jag.
Yes,
and she
talking
then
about
drags.
Jag and you get
Yeah,
attention and then you out with the nod and yes, she's coming after you. I know her character. That's anybody. I look at people's character and that's what you judge them by, their character. Not by what somebody say, not by their past mistakes, their character and what keeps popping up and keeps happening. She did that to you, and I told you that back then. And then by that time, that y'all was cool and kikiing and kikiing. So you weren't listening to me because you kikiing and you got access to that one. And okay, just like Maggie, don't play her shit. She's gonna come after you
But
and
exactly.
that's the
have
thing.
Mag.
I didn't. If you notice, I never played anybody's stuff. Like I literally
No,
would
no,
just.
but that's the point.
But
Is
she's
we the
gonna try
people
to put a community strike
that
on you.
that ain't even if you talking about shit ain't got nothing to do with her. She's that
She's
jealous.
trying to put nudity on me. At least on 5 videos, she tried to put a nudity strike on me because of the fact that I show my like like the top of my body.
Yeah.
Like this is someone that observe, like she knows what to do. That's why I
Yes.
feel like she came with a network because I don't understand how you can come and already decide to create fake
And
ass names.
I'm gonna tell you the network. I'm gonna tell you it's not like people from 6 years ago. It's still maybe, but here's the network. The network is if she Pace is mad at me and she Pace is still watching me and Lady T still watching me, like they're taking time codes, they're stalking you, and then they're gonna give it to the person who's going to actually fuck with you. So the network that she has is our disgruntled supporters that are still watching us but are in the bushes. They're the ones giving
I
her the
will call that
information.
that's a part of the network, and I agree with you. That's a part. I think that's
That's
the
the
lower
lifeline of the network.
for her, but there is someone above her. I don't think that she is the big bad. I think after you defeat that one, that's just like the first season. After that, you get to the second season with the actual real villain.
But guess what? And when the real villains are exposed and we find out the real villains are these content creators with 300, 400,000 subscribers, guess what? They're, everything is going down. And Danny's not the type that if that was the case, she's not the type that'll go down by herself without a fight. She'll
Oh
try to
no, she's
blackmail
dragging
them.
all of them. She's dragging all of them.
Yeah. She'll blackmail and then she'll blackmail them and into helping her rebuild and regrow. And then that's how we know it's who is who. So you got to pay attention to the behavior patterns of people to know their character.
And I would wish for subscriber to have more compassion for PCs because
But
you don't get that. Yeah, people like the CCs look crazy. Like they're like, oh, you're troll farm when you start doing like things that certain people that are actually literally feeding information or are planted into our life. Like we become sensitive.
what that's the thing. Like I said, it's the audience. Like when you piss off your subscribers, especially when they got money, like it's like Lady T and She Paints are the public personas of all of her audience because all of them over there came from supporting other people and now dislike them and now is in a whole cult of others that dislike them and they got an echo chamber of just disliking whatever CC that they came from. So the moral of it is we need to be more mindful about our relationships with our chats and subscribers and also be mindful of how you let people go if you're going to let them go because if you have a fallout with somebody you got to show why and make sure you're not the villain in that situation because she will then villainize you and that person will pop up and send you $100 because it's gonna light up the screen and light up the chat because I'm mad at my favorite creator even if it was 2-3 years ago she's dragging you so oh hey girl and then all of them is cooking together and all of them just got a whole community and it's just a community built on lies, deceit, and hate. That's it. And she knows this. That's why she's playing in
Yep,
their face, talking about she's God, the Avenger. That's
that's
crazy. And it makes them
like
feel like they got a bigger purpose or a bigger cause or angry bitches. You don't see number of angry motherfuckers over there. I'm gonna step on the neck of this person. I want all the power and the control. Her audience is just like her. Bitches that should have never been in your chat in the first place.
You know, that's why when she was doing her live at one point, when she was talking about the fact that it's not a cult or something like that, and then she was saying, well, I cannot make them love you. I'm like, but Avengers have no love in their heart. You are not a
Oh,
community of love.
I
You're a
was
community
listening.
based on hate.
I was listening to that. She was saying that Sammy's mad because when Sammy came over, people in her chat didn't like her. That's because you had already fucked with her and conditioned them not to like her. And by the time you and Sammy connected, that wasn't genuine. Sammy was already traumatized and just was probably engaging with you to make sure that you didn't go after her and fuck with her the same way you did everybody else. And guess who else is playing you the same way, bitch? King Payne and Sean David Wade, because they don't want that shit to happen to them at all. And the only reason that they even big three we got because this bitch ain't fucking with us or nothing. Like that's what it is. Like you had traumatized that woman. And then let me tell you how strategic she is. She's very strategic about how she organize and deliver content, kind of like me, but in her own way. So she's still everything from me. So when she was talking about supporters and Sammy and how she don't mind being exposed and she'll go off and be like Tisa Tales because she's beautiful and all this other, that's basically what she was insinuating. And then immediately she went into dragging Sammy, calling her ugly. Like this bitch is anti-black. She don't like
But
black women. She
if
compared herself to Tisa Tales, a light-skinned black woman, before dragging Sammy, a dark-skinned black woman. Pay attention.
But that's why I say like even playing field, right? Or you say even playing field. I say what's good for the goose should be good for the gander. If she's got the names and stuff, she's doxing people, she's looking up people's back records, looking up people's videos, whatever they might have been into in their past, and she can expose that. Why can't we get that same thing back, right? You keep on making it seem like everybody else is ugly and you're the most beautiful. Show yourself then, beautiful. Show yourself. Show us that you're the most beautiful. Show us that you deserve all these places. We're fighting a avatar. That's why I stopped when I realized, like, yo, I'm beefing with an avatar. That's like me beefing with an NPC, a non-playable character in a video game, right? All you have to do is shut the game off.
Except if
Yeah.
you are like for me, the fact that I'm still in the game is only because I'm like, I will not let you take another opportunity from black people. Because the fact that you can sit down on YouTube and actually make a living is a blessing. That's a blessing that you can sit down and make a living, made a comfortable living, like not a living that you're like, okay, I get $500 a month. No. Like you get thousands of dollars regularly. You live your life. You don't need to. You're your own boss. Like this is wonderful for her to take that opportunity from so many black people and only black people. Okay, I've not seen her do that to any white person yet. So I'm like, that for me is a problem. I'm not here for me. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for the future because I'm
That's
like, fuck you.
That's one of the main reasons why you don't see me going live. My page is monetized. I should be putting 2 to 3 hours on that page a day and posting videos and stuff like that. But they go as far as to make phone calls in your real life, like to call a future endeavor, right? I'm trying to set up something to come out there and help him fix up his campgrounds and so on and so forth. To call that person and say, oh, he's going around with a YT woman trying to take black people's property and land. That was the most fucked up thing you can actually try to do, is tarnish my physical business, what I do in my physical life, which is help people, right? Now, she didn't know that person was my cousin. She didn't know how connected that person was to me, and that person was going to call me and tell me everything that they said. She didn't know that, right? But she recorded this man's business and put it on her page for content, right? That's fucked up. You just exploited that man's business. You called a business number. You called a business number, try to tarnish a business partner of his Think about that. Like, so you trying to take the monetization of me being able to grow on YouTube and make money on YouTube, and then you call somebody in my physical life to try to stop them from dealing with me in a business aspect. Like, you're a fucked up character.
Yep, and I filed police reports for what she did to me, and they need a name. So the doctrines of equitable tolling. Once you're identified, as soon as Kimmy released that, I'm gonna go to the police station and do a follow up with those police reports. And the person whose channel name is involved on Dani Robertson, they're gonna be liable for what you did. They're gonna be liable, and then on top of that, whoever is the Google AdSense person also is gonna be liable too. So yeah, you can tell your subscribers or whoever to verify their real identity or stealing people's identity and shit. At the end of the day, it's all gonna be exposed, and you're going down for multiple crimes that you have done on this bitch to multiple people. Real people like me don't have the ability to do half the shit that you do simply because we are identifiable and we'll go to jail.
And the
Okay.
fact that she can say all that she does, and do it so chill, and people celebrate her, and people support her, and people repeat the lie. That's why I'm like, this is a whole network. Like, something needs to change. I hope that if we destroy that, that will help people stop actually, or try to actually get all sides, try to actually do research. Because I didn't need to like Ralph to know that the Freeman shit was fucked up. Like, I don't need to like you. You just need to have a moral compass. I don't need to like Donut to not want to see the video. I don't need to be cool with anyone. We can just have like, we can just be human being.
Yeah, and that's what it is. And somebody said you're sitting on the stage, and so I don't ever recall invading Ralph's personal life, ever, not publicly nor privately. And if I did specifically, and that's why I had to apologize to AT2. I don't know if he wants to accept it or not. And that does not mean that access is something that either of us should give or grant, especially not now. I want to make that clear. But even then, I had private communication. I never came onto YouTube and monetized it. Now, his auntie came onto my platform after contacting me and wanted to tell her story because she was a victim of his. That is very different than what Danny went behind the scenes, contacted my mother, my sisters, my brothers, my friends. Like, she's done all of this stuff with the clubhouse, her, Sean, and King Paint. Like, they've done so much invasive things to
I
the
will
point
say
where,
with no
yeah.
problem that we all did bad things. I'm like, there is a way this being under attack will twist you.
Yeah, and another thing is people say stuff, and sometimes we just pick it up and repeat it. I have never been interested in worry about where Ralph is in real life or who he's connected with. Now, there are some things that were said, and I just found it easier to just pick it up and repeat it, which is something that I also can apologize for. But I've never done any due diligence on Ralph's personal life or anything. If I do that, that means that I'm taking an illegal route. Or I'm curating a paper trail that you probably hear about later. It's not solely to make it into content and to ruin somebody else's life. I don't operate like that.
And you don't do it. When you do it, it's out of anger. And then after that, you're able to reflect and be like, that was fucked up.
Yeah, and it does
What do
change
you
you,
say
Golden.
about someone that will brag about what they did, the terrible
Mhm.
thing they did a year later?
Exactly. And it does change you. It taints your soul, and you carry, no matter what you say and do, you have PTSD about all things and on different levels and stuff. So yeah, I think the exposure of her, what it does not say that she becomes automatically irrelevant or whatever. What it does, it gives all of her victims a peace of mind and tranquility, knowing that there's now an even playing field and that there's some type of accountability can be taken. That's what it does. Like, I personally don't give a fuck about how much or how little money you make here or there, but you're not gonna do it at my expense and there not being an even playing field. Now that's very different. Like, so yeah.
Because for me, someone that does something out of anger and then after you're like, you know what, I think I thought about it and now the like maturity, accountability. People take accountability as weakness in this sector while also
Right.
forcing you to take accountability for things that you didn't even do.
Right. Like literally they're mad at you because they want you to take accountability, but then when you're man enough, and it actually takes a strong person to take accountability because most people that are ignorant and low vibrational look at it like a weakness. So you have to consider those people, especially if the majority of us come online and be toxic. It's like, like, damn, if I say sorry, if I take accountability, people are gonna look at that like I'm weak or I've been defeated, and you be like, fuck no, I'm not gonna do this. It takes a strong person to take accountability because the backlash is coming. Just like, and I don't want to compare it to. Actually, I will compare it to suicide. Taking accountability is like somebody doing suicide. You a strong motherfucker to sit up there and know that you just finna end it all or something. You that strong. It doesn't come from weakness. You have to be strong to do these things, and you have to have a plan on what to do and where to go next, and considering the backlash in the players and other characters that might actually exploit that. So I
That is,
think,
I will not compare it to that,
yeah, I
but
think
I
I did
will
a little bit
say,
too much there, but
yeah, I think like because that is irreversible. You know what I mean?
that's true. That is true.
So I will say that it does take courage to just come and be like, yo, I did that. It was fucked up. Okay. We apologize to one another. Like, this is growth. This is nice. This is something you have never seen Danny do or a bunch of other people do. 82 never, like, there's a lot of people and they say, like, I just find this really toxic. You
Yeah.
should be able to take accountability for the messed up shit you do.
Right.
But people then in this sector, when you take accountability, they don't let you take accountability one time, two time, three time. 5 years later, they will remind you what you did on September 2020.
Yeah. And they're
That
exploited.
doesn't make you want to take accountability because
And
you're
they
like,
right. Yeah, it's
bitch,
like what's the point?
exactly. What's the point? What's the point? But at the end of the day, I think the point is for to show that I have that morality. I'm like, I will not do it because at the end of the day, I have to be the change I want to see in the world. So I ain't saying that nobody can go and just be mad or just do something out of character because we all do it. We're not angels. We're not gods. Anyway, I ain't a god. But if you think that you don't need to ever apologize for anything that you do, everything that you do is justified, everything you did was perfect, you're God.
Well, thank you, Maggie, for having me. I gotta take care of some things. I appreciate
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. Thank you
Good
for
work.
dropping by.
Just yeah, I just want to remind people everything that Kimmie Love has is verified information. It there was a certificate of authentication that I also read from a dude named Tim that works in the legal department. That means that he has verified and authenticated that this information is connected to these accounts and so forth. And I'm pretty sure that man did his due diligence to make sure that there was no deception about people coming through the cracks of YouTube system, verification system, dealing with tax bank accounts connected to these same names that on Google AdSense account. So yeah, this is real authentic information. Kimmie Love is following the law and has not released that just yet. I don't know when or if, but I
We
just
know
think,
it's going to be after the like after the appeal, after the case is done, because Danny be putting up a bunch of things.
well, I mean, at the end of the day, she like to exploit everybody else's storylines. You're the topic of discussion. So are you gonna go and play the videos of us talking about you and what's next for you? I guess Messy Monday is really canceled because this is the content and this is gonna be what we're talking about all summer and stuff because it's a lot of stuff to go through and we don't even know when we're gonna get that. And Danny, stop manipulating the people saying Kimmie got fake documents when I read and verified the certificate of authentication from Google themselves. Stop saying she's dangling information in people's face because she's not, and stop acting like if she had anything, she would already release it while simultaneously telling your audience that you know the legal consequences if she decides to release this information, and is not criminal because it's public record and it was lawfully given to her prior to a stay happening. So you can run them games on somebody else. The next time you spark up a live, we don't want to hear about Mr. Push It Out. We don't want to hear about Ralph and the motherfucking farmer's land. We don't want to hear about Madgie and her bows. And we don't want to hear about no shit but your own motherfucking shit. And guess what? Bitch, if you go behind a paywall to tell your own life story and compare yourself to someone like Tisa Tells, then they're gonna want to see your motherfucking face. Okay?
Bye, Donat.
Bye.
Like, this is someone that was, I hate the fact that people were that hurt by what she did.
I mean, once it started, once people started playing with my real life and started playing with the people that I help in real life, whether it be a autistic 17-year-old, whether it be Seven, my son, when you start playing in my real life like that, and you can never sit there and tell me like, oh, how is that? Like, you can sit there and make up whatever the fuck you want to make up regarding me. I never care what people say about me. But when I took my kids into that farm situation, right? And she still fucking decided to take Freeman's side around he's got people with axes at the top of the fucking steps while my kids is downstairs. And to watch her call him, and she says to him, oh, what are you going to do to get him out your house? Oh, I'm going to walk around naked, right? She seen nothing wrong with that. She seen nothing wrong with this man having 5 other fucking people come in his house with the axe, right? And all of that shit was cool. So I would never see eye to eye with her. My kids was there. Other people's kids was there. I don't give a fuck about the harm you put me in, what danger you put me in. I'll gladly walk into the flame. But when she made light of that shit, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. That's just like y'all always say, like, oh, don't try a mother and her cubs. Don't play with a mother and her kids. Well, what do you think is the same thing with a father? You think the same thing with a father? Y'all saying I got CP in the Discord, right? Y'all know my kid be in my Discord, right? So y'all risking my kid getting taken away because y'all want to lie to keep y'all bullshit content online, right? Everybody knows that I was gaming with my son in the Discord. Everybody on my TikTok knows what I use my Discord for. Everybody knows that I'm sending people from TikTok. I separated it, right? I'm telling people, hey, I got gaming accounts. People are coming over here for other stuff. I help manage other people's accounts and help them build on social media. Everybody knew that about my Discord. So that's what I'm saying, like,
Listen, Ralph, I get you. When this woman decided to take my livelihood while my mom was in the hospital, While I needed to take care of my parent, that was
I
the
just
moment
I
that
just
she
need to
got.
know the name. That's all I need to know is the name to put the
I
name
know.
on these files. That's all I need to know is her name. I'm not playing this YouTube shit no more. I don't want to make content about this person. I don't want to talk about this person. All I need is the fucking name so the investigation can start. So my lawyers can do what the fuck they need to do. That's all I need. I don't want to keep on talking about this person. To me, this person does not exist. This person really does not exist. I just need to know her real fucking name. That's all I need to know.
Same for me, Ralph. Same for me. This is a waiting game. There is no choice. This is a person that literally opened the YouTube channel with fake name. This is a dangerous individual with a dangerous network around her. This is going to take the time it needs to take. Yeah, me crying in my coffee cup. Like I said, people don't understand what it is to be traumatized by this bitch and then hearing this same person say that you are stalking them. Like, do you know how messed up it is to hear someone like that? Someone that did that to you, someone that did things that I cannot even, like, do people realize how fucked up that is? What type of monster you need to be in the head? When I say I just took a little look into Freeman and I was like, this man has, I don't know how many charges, like a rap sheet like this. He asked someone to come into his farm the moment it's practical for him because he's literally maybe going to go to prison and he needs a patsy. And this is not weird to Dani Robertson. Ralph thought they were cool. At least I can say I never thought this bitch was cool with me. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Pirisi. Hello, everyone. Hello, Oli Molly. Hello, Melissa37. Hello, Star. Hello, MG. Like, people don't understand how traumatizing. Hello, Green Eyes. People don't understand how traumatizing it is. The hate you will feel. The pain you will feel. Like I said, this woman is that is a demon. And people who follow her are demonic.
Look at the private message.
Well, talk, sir.
Yeah, I just, even with that whole Freeman situation, like I would have never took my kids to no fucking squatting event. I never been that type of dude. Like I came on here with authenticity, transparency. I didn't come on here with no fake, whatever the case may be. So like when I started like opening up my real life, my journey and everything like that, me going to my kids, graduation and everything, picking up my son, taking him with me to the farm, so on and so forth. Like they already knew about the endeavors because they already knew that I had set something up in North Carolina with Cobb's Landing before I went to the farm in Michigan, right? So to sit there and try to be like, oh, he was squatting on, who squats on land with kids? And my concept is like, why would I put my kids in that type of danger, right? And then we noticed, like, she said I was squatting, but then none of my name was on any paperwork. Then she changed it to a landlord-tenant situation, right?
Yep.
So which one was it? Was I squatting or was it a landlord-tenant situation? Then she gets in touch with Freeman and tries to tell Freeman she can help him sell his land. So you took my real life situation and took it as a fucking business opportunity.
Yeah.
And then even with Rex, if you go back and listen to the phone call with Rex, when she called Cobb's Landing, she was like, at the end of the phone call, she said, oh, he sound good. He sound like he look good. I might call him back.
That is not weird at all.
So you just trying to destroy what I got going on and capitalize off of it at the same fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
At my kids' expense, at my expense, you don't even give a fuck.
He sincerely don't. And I don't even understand what was the point of going with this storyline, except if she's connected to Freeman in some type of way. Why go with that storyline?
We'll find out.
There is no choice. Everything will come to light. It's just about having the patience to wait for it. Because this woman, like, this is not a normal person. And Golden, let me know if you want to come up. Like, this is not a normal person.
That's partly of why a lawyer would tell you, stop. That's why my lawyer say stop, try not to talk about it, so on and so forth. Let trust the process. Let the investigator do their job. If she does try to sue you, that opens up for us to get the information that we need, whatever the case may be. Like, I'm not really tripping about it. Like I said, like, these people want to play games. They just play games with the wrong people. Like, I'm not no dummy. I'm not nobody that somebody made these accounts for me. I'm just not that person. So they thought they had a sucker. They thought they had a dummy. They thought they had somebody that, oh, he's got all those ladies, all those women is doing this stuff for him. No, nobody's been doing anything for me except for like the music and all that stuff. But it's not all
setting up the storyline around you.
Exactly. Why do you think she jumped on it so fast? When I exposed that dude had ties to Rock Nation or whatever she said, he's tied to a Rock Nation distribution deal and not a Rock Nation artistry deal. Like, whatever the fuck she talking about, right? When I started looking them up and showing them on Facebook and stuff like that, that's when she was like, if anybody plays this content, they're going to get. How did you get the information? How did you get the information on the person that came in the house so fast? I had to look this person up and find this person that came to the house. How the fuck do you already know the person that he got to come in the house was signed to a distribution deal and not a Rock Nation deal? How did you get that information so fast?
All I can say is that I was struck for playing Freeman. And I repeat, like, people need to understand, I didn't like Ralph at that point. Okay? We were not cool. So when I say I was unbiased, and if there was any opportunity to talk crap about Ralph, I would have taken it. But this story was so outrageous and didn't make no fucking sense with the Ralph I knew for a year. I was like,
think about it. She said that she don't do phone call interviews without receipts. Why did she do a phone call interview with Freeman without receipts? Why didn't she give Shar a chance to talk if she was in the landlord-tenant situation? You gave the landlord a chance to talk. Why didn't you give the tenant a chance to speak? Right? But she also decides to allow Freeman to send someone to this autistic kid to get a recording from the autistic kid to also try to use that. But nobody sees nothing wrong with that, right?
I saw something wrong.
But here's the question I would like to ask everybody. Here we are a year and some change later. Do y'all know what happened to that autistic kid? Do y'all know anything that's going on with that autistic kid? Absolutely fucking not. But you know who do check on that autistic kid? This guy. You know who still makes sure Levi's okay? This guy. You know who still sends money to make sure those people are okay? This guy. So when you sit on here and you try to make it seem like, oh, he did this, he did that, you know absolutely fucking nothing about my real life. You know absolutely nothing about the people that I actually help in real life. The only way Levi was able to get the help that he got was because he had to be put in these situations. Not the Freeman situation, but his mom couldn't get no help for him because he didn't do any crimes or anything like that, right? So the 5 times that was called the cops, it was 5 times the cops was called before the Freeman situation. It was all to help Levi. 5 times. The Michigan police, Waterford police, they know who I was. One of the people who came out to that farm knew who I was, right? This is why I was able to sit there in peace and deal with the situation, because I already dealt with them 5 times. Right? Each time we would have to take Levi to the place for him to get reevaluated, get on his meds, and then come out and see if he can. Then aggression would show. Then this would show. So we trying to put him in calming situations. We knew we couldn't put Levi around people. We knew it's okay. Levi, we'll go to the farm, so on and so forth. That was what his mom was hoping for. All right, if you get me started on this farm, so on and so forth, I could save my son. Every fucking thing that lady was doing was to save her son. It had nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with me. But yet, they wanted to try to tear me down so fucking bad. They didn't even see that I was actually helping people. They refused to see that. Even with the Cobb's Landing situation, me going out there, helping him get his campgrounds off the ground, so on and so forth, doing flyers for him. Guess what? He now have the kids coming out there. So she tried to stop that endeavor to where I was building a place for people to gather. That failed. And now I'm going to sit and watch the rest of the bullshit that she got going on fail. And I'm going to smile and I'm going to laugh. Why? Because I told you so. You didn't see me on here fucking with people, trying to tear people down, so on and so forth, this, that, and the
know what
third.
the GATE program is. Do you know what it is?
Yes, I was a part of that gifted program.
Oh, it's gifted. I was like, why is there a GATE? Please continue.
But once again, it wasn't never up to me to try to expose, Levi's story. It wasn't up to me to try to expose the people that I'm helping in real life, right? As soon as I seen it get out of hand, you see me disappear for 7 months. Why? Not to protect my story. I already keep myself transparent. I already tell y'all everything about me to protect that family story, to protect her son's story, right? She's saying that she advocates. She's saying that she do all of this. Why didn't she see that? Why didn't she see that?
She didn't give a fuck.
Exactly. So all of these people, all of these Avengers, that's what their hateful ass heart trying to make it seem like Dani Robertson is doing the right thing. That's just racist people hiding behind her account as she tear down black people's account. A bunch of racist fucking people hide behind Dani's account so she can go out there and be the face that they use to attack the black community. And she don't care. Why? Because they paying her to do it.
Because it's one thing, let's say you're like, oh, Ralph was just there, blah, 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 blah. Why would you not look into Freeman? Why is it that everything about Ralph's past, future, and present was shown, but nothing about Freeman? And the contrary, Freeman was extremely protected. When I tried to play, hello Tracy, when I tried to play for 5 seconds the video of Freeman on YouTube acting like a lunatic and me being like, what the fuck is this? She automatically struck me. Like it didn't take 24 hours. Like the same night, I was struck because I showed that video. Why protect Freeman so much? What was the point of all of this? Like, I don't understand, except if it is to not tear down Ralph. It seemed that the point of it was to go against Ralph. Why? Why? Because nobody thinks that Freeman looks like someone that's healthy. Like, Freeman look as healthy. Well, fuck it, fuck that, man. Archangel look like he has all his like his head on his shoulder, like straight on his shoulder compared to Freeman. Like, Freeman is someone that hollow in the moon. Like, those YouTube videos were weird. But even now, the damage that she has done to Ralph's reputation, people still continue to run with it and act as if they don't know that there are clear evidence that this is not the reality of it. This was clearly a ploy only to go against Ralph. Because I refuse. Okay, let's say Ralph is not the hero. Freeman is certainly not the hero here. Did we see Freeman? Golden, help.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
What's up? What's up?
You were there during the Freeman thing, girl.
Yeah, I see the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was that work. I already spoke on that. But well, we here now, so I think everything is coming full circle. But about the whole Freeman thing, that was clearly bizarre, clearly dangerous, terrible situation to be in. If anybody can see
Because
that,
you
then
made me look into that. Why am I louder than you, man?
louder than you, man? Oh, is my volume too low? Let me
Yeah, I
up
cannot hear you, but I
Yeah, I
can. You
cannot hear
can,
you, but you can
like the echo.
like the echo.
You must have like your
You
speakers
must
on,
have
or it's
like your
coming through your
speakers on,
speakers
or
or
it's
your
coming through your
hot like
speakers or your hot like.
you don't have headphones on, do
You
you?
don't have headphones on, do you? No, I don't got the headphones right now.
Yeah, so it's playing through like your speaker, and we're hearing the echo through your mic or something. Or you could be recording us.
Oh gosh. Is
What's
this
the point?
better?
We're live.
Does it sound better now? I put echo cancellation and reduce mic background noise. Does it
Hello?
sound better?
Yes, thank you.
All right. I didn't hit those settings, so all right, I got it on
Mm-hmm.
now. But yeah, that's it.
Like Freeman, what did you
like
think of him? He scared me personally, and that was before I read his whole fucking case.
you do that. That's why we call you the investigator. You will read through some stuff. But I just seen it with my own two eyes, and I've seen that before. And I was just like, what do you mean? Like, clearly, this guy is unhinged. I don't know what's going on with him, but it's something wrong with him. And you telling me someone's here, they got children involved, and a woman that's vulnerable and involved, dealing with
He
someone
was
like
talking
that.
like that. I was like, what the fuck is going on in this day? So I'm like, I cannot
How can
believe
that
that
not?
this was the man that she was like, this is the perfect example for the Black community. Let's make him a hero. I was like, what the fuck? This man cannot inspire shit. But she doesn't want people that can actually inspire shit in the Black community. She wants to tear down
Uh,
anyone that can have influence. Hear
I
her,
feel like if
Dorothy
somebody does,
Ho, Ralph, me, even my fucking ass. Freeman was scary as hell.
I feel like if somebody doesn't like you, then Michael Myers can be a hero. That's just how these people operate. Is that if they don't like you, it doesn't matter what the facts are. It don't
But the
matter
thing
if it's
is,
a villain.
she didn't dislike Ralph. They were cool.
Hmm.
Or am I crazy?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're crazy. If you paid attention, um, when we came out with the Murph information, she tried to jump on that and steal the Murph outing. Right, when we outed that Murph wasn't a psychiatrist, whatever the case may be, right? She tried to jump on that content and take that content. Everything that I was talking about doing content about in my Discord, she was still in that content. She sent people over to the Discord to find out who was the people making music in the Discord so she can private message them. And she stole the people that was making the music from the Discord. That's why she's now making songs for other people on here. That's the people that was in my Discord making music, is the people that's making songs for other people for Dani Robertson now. She always was envious. She always was jealous. And she always had that. She was playing nice, making it seem like, oh, I don't have a problem with Ralph. We're neutral. She always had this little, I seen it. I was seeing it in her lives, but I wasn't saying anything, right? Everything that I exposed, she tried to make it seem like she exposed. Go back and look at it. Go back and look at it. I was exposing more stuff that she wasn't getting credit for, and she wanted the credit for the shit that I was exposing. I'm the one that talked to Jaguar the way that she should have been talked
That
to.
makes so
Mad because she wasn't the one that talked to Jaguar the way. I'm the one that scared Jaguar out of the black tea sector, right? Black Jaguar was running this sector.
You were the one who said the thing about
I was the one that said the thing about Murph. I was the one that, and then she tried to make it look like I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to call these establishments and see if he has a degree at this college in this.
You are, even in my own head, she rewrote that story. I was like, no, she's the one who exposed Murph. But no, you were the one who was saying that Murph was not a psychologist.
She was the one over there saying, she was the one over there talking about, Murph, you don't want it with me, Murph. Don't let me get started, Murph. But she never really looked into that. And then when she seen that we did it, then she tried to jump on it and make it seem like, shout out to Ralph for getting this ball rolling. And then next thing you know, she took the credit for it.
Oh, now it is, I exposed Murph. I'm like, oh, okay, girl, you exposed Murph. But no, that's true. That's fucking bullshit. It's like what she did with Quiet Storm with me. Like she's weird. She's weird. Like even like right now, I saw it with Polly. Like she took the Polly story that Polly is basically was cosplaying as a black woman. She struck me and then she took the story. And I was like, it's like she did with Hear Her. She blocked Hear Her, took her channel, and then took the Jag story. She's just a fucking vampire.
Like, as soon as I was about to start, like, doing content on The Knot, what did? She did a whole week of exposing or re-exploring The Knot again. You already did content on The Knot 2 years ago. Why, when I start beefing with The Knot, you now want to put The Knot on your backup page for a fucking 48-hour stream?
Melissa, maybe you don't see it. You don't see it. You don't think her intention is to tear down the black community, but it is. It is. It's power over the black community. How do you get power? Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. She is absolutely trying to divide the black community because you never see her ass attacking a white person.
Not only that, why don't you never see her unifying the community then? If she's not here to keep us fighting each other and to keep herself on this fucking king of the hill type mindset where they don't come after me because they'll know what I'll do to them, but I'll let them fight amongst each other, right? Why don't you never see her unifying the community? Why don't you never see her do a live where, she's saying like, we need to stop the violence and increase the peace? You don't never see that. Every day it's a mess. Every day. It's more of a mess. It's never cleaning up the mess. It's just putting more mess out there.
And about who? So, Melissa, you don't see it, but I see it. We have seen it so many times in history. History That's why when she keeps on acting and trying to dumb down the like people by acting as if history don't matter, as if what happened in the past don't matter, the past will tell you the present. And she always attacked the same type of people. She just happened. Okay, Melissa, you think she just happened by accident? Oopsie.
Yeah,
Okay, you can think that
you're
if
right,
you want.
Melissa. You're right, Melissa. She's just manipulating people. It just happens to be she's manipulating people in the black community.
Yeah, it's just an accident. Like I said, I know what's going on.
If
Like
you if
we
you
will
saying
agree,
that she's just manipulating people,
we will
then
agree to
show us the
disagree.
other nationalities that she manipulated. Show us the other nationalities that she manipulated. And then
Okay,
we can say
like
she's just manipulating people.
she ain't just manipulating people because she would have gone after Sean Atwood. I think that is basically so evident. Like Melissa, I love you. Like I said, I know the number of white CC she could have attacked, especially with Sean Atwood, and I can see that she is deliberately not. Oh, she's a narcissist first. That's for sure. But she's having fun right now with this community.
Y'all are funny with this. You get to talk to me, but I don't get to talk to you bullshit. You get to, chime in on a fucking topic that affected my life, but I don't get to say nothing. You fuck you with your superiority, seniority, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm allowed to say what the fuck I want to say, Melissa 36. It ain't no fucking don't talk to me. You talking about a subject that is involving my life, Melissa. What are you talking about? Don't talk to you. How about you don't chime in on this topic then? I'm tired of y'all trying to act like y'all got some type of power when you don't. Don't chime in on the topic then, Melissa, if you don't want me responding to your chime in.
I think you don't need to apologize. Like, that's the thing.
I'm screaming at you again. I'm raising my voice at you again, Melissa. So what? It's my voice. I can turn it up. I can turn it down when I want to. Did I curse at you? Did I call you out your name? No. All I did was raise my voice. And now you're trying to tone police me. You're trying to tone police me. Don't take that tone with me, young man. Talk to your kids like that. Don't talk to a grown man like that. I can raise my voice if I want. I can lower my voice if I want. Yes, Maggie. Yes.
Ralph, can I ask
How are you, Maggie?
Can I ask you politely to just drop it?
Sure, no problem, Madgie.
Thank you so much. I prefer for this to just be dropped because this is what, like, it's just going to be like, I'm like, this is deriving from the subject. This is your life. Okay? This is your life. You have been personally affected by this. Okay?
It has all to do with the subject.
What did you say, Golden? I'm so sorry. You're really low.
This is the thing, right? My kids was in this situation. I'm so tired of y'all trying to downplay me, right? My kids was in this situation. My kids was. This is the same. Like, y'all bring this topic up, right? Y'all bring this topic up and act like I wasn't involved, right? And then when people in the comment section say they little shit, then y'all try to tell me, calm down, you let me put your kids in a fucking situation and then let me tell you to calm down.
Ralph, please.
Madgie, I agree, Madgie.
Go ahead, Madgie. You right. It's your panel.
Thank you.
Take the control that you want. Do what you do, Madgie. Do what you do, Madgie. You got it.
Thank you, Ralph. And I can understand why he's going off. He feels minimized, and at this moment, he doesn't feel heard. I understand. I also understand that Melissa 30. Yeah.
Don't feel minimized at the moment and not heard. He feels like a black man in this country who has had to go through things and his children and have people depicting and talking about that experience that have no idea what that experience is like, because that experience is very different for black people in this country. So that could have ended very bad for him and his children and the woman that he was with at the time. Could have ended very bad for all of them. And he was the only one standing up and making choices and decisions to get all of them out of that decision. I'm sorry, out of that situation is safety. It's more serious than you know. And I don't know, like, what people can say from the outside looking in who never been in that predicament, okay? They may feel as though they have all of the answers and all of the critiques, but until you're in a situation like that, you'll never know what it feels like. And grace be to God, he handled that situation with excellence, because we are taught that we have to handle those situations with excellence so we can make it to see another day, not just for us, but our children and our loved ones that are involved. And that's what he did successfully. And then we have people on the internet that actually wanted to aid and abide in that situation, not ending that way for them. That's the nasty work of the entire story of that Freeman Farm situation.
And then for you, Madgie, to tell me to be quiet and stop talking, but Melissa is in the comment section talking about I did something to a 13-year-old boy on TikTok. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking
What 13
serious?
years old?
There was no 13-year-old boy on TikTok. That's the point, Madgie.
I mean by that comment,
you want to try to you want to look into the lie that she's making, and you want to broadcast the lie, but you're not saying Melissa.
Okay,
Come on,
you're
man.
screaming
This is
at
bullshit.
me.
This
You're
is
screaming
bullshit.
at me.
This is
Okay,
bullshit,
fine,
Madgie.
fine,
You tell me
fine.
to be quiet, but then you let her in the comment section.
I haven't seen that comment.
Okay. Oh, you skipped over it. Okay, Madgie.
I haven't seen the comment. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. My phone is almost dying. I'm trying to connect my phone while handling this situation. I'm literally sitting down right now where I'm charging my phone. I'm sorry I missed that comment.
Madgie, we just trying to have a conversation so we all can come to a better understanding as a people.
Golden, he was screaming at me, please.
No, Madgie.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So I understand I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying I understand why that happened. I understand that he's frustrated. I understand that. I understand also. What do you want from me, Golden?
But why would you say he was just screaming at me? And you know that's the title that they all been running with. That's the rhetoric they all been running with.
He raised his voice. Is that better?
Screaming all the time at women, especially white women.
Fine.
Like, why would you do that?
Fine.
All we trying to say is us as a people, we all are black up here on this panel, okay? We understand. Me and Ralph.
So Madgie, you still don't see it in your comment section?
Oh my God. Jesus Christ, Melissa, can you stop?
I'm just asking.
What is wrong with you?
You still don't see it in your comment section, Madgie?
Now I saw it, Ralph.
Like you want me
I just saw it and I blocked her. Okay, I just saw it and I blocked her. Okay, I was listening to Golden.
Okay, Madgie, I want to explain something to you, Madgie.
Fine.
From the beginning of this, right? A lot of the people that keep on attacking me, they're doing it from your platform, right? So you're allowing people. Look at Murph. Murph's situation happened on your platform. Them putting CP about me, that went on for 3 weeks on your platform, right? Even Melissa being in here right now trying to put false allegations out there, right? It's happening on your platform, Madgie. So how are you telling me as a guest to be respectful, right? And I keep on trying my damnedest to keep on fucking giving y'all respect. And you are keep on trying to have people play with me right in my face. And then when you see what I'm affected by, feelings and emotions wise, you try to manage my feelings and emotions.
Fine. I'm sorry. I didn't handle this well, obviously. I'm trying to do my best right now. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like right now, now I blocked her because I'm like, what is this? What is going on? What are all those comments? I don't know how to react right now. I'm extremely troubled. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say right now to make it better.
I'm not trying to control your platform, Madgie. All I'm saying is there is a energy, there is a operation out here. I don't know what it is, but we gotta look at it for what it is. Like, there are individuals, and I know we love the people that support us. I know we love and we like the people, that come and show attention to our channels and things like that nature. But when it comes to us having discussions that sometimes, unfortunately, have to deal with race. I'm sorry about it. It's an elephant in the room that has to be discussed. There's just nuances sometimes that individuals that are not within the race and don't know the struggle do not understand when they see it happening before their eyes. And so, therefore, they make commentary and they belittle the severity of the situation because they have no understanding how severe it can be. And when you live through that every day in neighborhoods and communities where you grow up and you know that it could be a possibility that you're not coming home to your kids or your kids ain't coming home to you because of something that somebody wants to
Yeah,
play
she's
with
been
on
on
the internet.
BS.
Serious, Madgie. That's serious.
What?
And that that we are talking to is supposed to be our friend, right, Ralph? He was in a serious predicament, and a lot of the predicament he was in could have went very different just because of the race and the skin tone and how he looks.
I know that, Golden. Thank you.
So that is the severity of the situation. Then we have a moocher over here that wants to take on that story for clicks and
I
views and
understand, and I
content.
literally said she don't get it. She don't get it.
I don't
Now
I
I've
don't
blocked her.
I
Now
don't want
all
you
I
to
We
can
got
block
say,
nobody, man.
like all I
Hold
can
on,
say
Golden.
about
Hold
the
on.
comment.
Y'all making this too much, right? Don't
Thank you.
block anybody. Don't block anybody. I don't want you to
Too
block your
late,
supporters, right? No. Listen to what I'm saying. I don't want you
I
to
don't
block your
want nobody.
supporters, right? But
Golden. Be quiet for 5 seconds,
hold
please.
on, Golden. Hold on, Golden. I don't want you to block your supporters, man. Yeah, I apologize for raising my voice, right? But this is a situation that my kids was involved in. You see me laugh and joke when Ben's sitting there, all these people talking about you a bitch ass nigga, all of this shit, you a F, you all of this stuff. You see me laugh at them, right? You see me laugh at them. All these attacks that take place online, you see me laugh at, right? This is a situation where people are trying to make it seem like I'm doing something to kids, right? We don't play like that in the black community.
I
We
agree
don't
with
put
you.
those fake charges on people in the black
I
community,
agree
right?
with you.
On top of that, the situation that we're talking about had my children involved, right? Not me. It had my children involved and a woman and her children involved, right? So we sitting here talking about empathy, sympathy, and having the notion to feel what other people is going through. And then I'm sitting here trying to ignore the comment section. And then she's bringing up other stuff. Oh, what about on TikTok? Oh, so Melissa 37 has been following me that much that she knows what went on my TikTok 2 years ago. That don't sound like an op to you. So you're a op is playing in my face, right? Trying to put false shit out about me, right? While I'm sitting here opening up about a real situation that my children was involved in, right? And then it's not even about me responding back, right? Because I've tried to just be quiet. But this person continues to put the stuff in the comment section, right? That is anybody who's reading that, right, can get an opinion of me and go with what she's saying, right? This is the same shit that y'all been doing over here for 2 fucking years, which is secretly trying to attack my character. And y'all think I don't see it. No matter how much I keep on trying to avoid it, I go over to TikTok. I don't show up over here for a while. I slow down on my content and everything. But every chance y'all get, y'all still keep on trying to attack my character. I'll sit on my page and talk about moon, stars, and quasars. And that's a fucking problem. Like nothing that I do for y'all is satisfying. Nothing. Make it make sense.
I see it. I understand. I didn't see, and I know it's not an excuse. I didn't see most of the comment that she made about you. I just saw that comment, and that's why I responded to that one. And when I saw that the comment were going too far, I blocked her because this is fucking disgusting. This is unacceptable. I'm sorry that I missed those comments. Okay. And I'm sorry that a lot of things, and I know it's triggering for you to be on my panel. I understand because there is something to be mistrustful with. I have a lot of people that can be seen as problematic. And there are people who don't like you on my section, in my corner. And there are people who don't like me in your corner. And I understand that it is triggering for you. I understand also that a lot of the rumors that were made about you, like I am one of the people that was there listening to those rumors, and I'm sorry. I never tried to debunk it. I never tried to do anything. I just let him talk. I just let the people talk in the chat. And that is a fact that I did that. And I'm sorry. That's all. Like, I don't know what, like I said, all I can say is that the thing about the child P, that was bullshit from Murph. Okay. I never understood why Murph was doing that. I thought everyone was fighting him ridiculous like me. So sincerely, I minimized the situation and was just like, okay, like he's feeling like that. He is the father, I guess. He can talk if he wants to. But I'm problematic too, but I will never instigate if there is no proof. Yeah, exactly. So for me, I did that. Like, I did that with Murph. I let him talk shit for 3 weeks about it, and I let the chat talk about it too. I just was like, this is fucking stupid. Those picture or this, he said he removed the picture. Like, this is not CP. Those pictures were on your Facebook. The fuck? Are you, like, this is stupid. So I think my own view of it, that it was like not my problem, didn't help at all. And I've never really taken responsibility for it. And yes, I do have people that don't like you for good reason, some for bad reason, others. I don't like the fact that those rumors are said about you. I don't like the fact that those rumors are persisting about you.
But think about this, right? The people that don't like me, they don't like me because how I went about defending false rumors. So if those false rumors was never out there about me, I would have never had to put on a defense system for those false rumors, which those people that don't like me would not have a reason not to like me, because I would have never had to defend some false shit. So it all trickles down back to the false rumors. And there's nothing against you. Like, all of this stuff is done in the past, but these people cannot really tell you why they don't like me. It's like people that don't like black people, they say they find a reason to not like black people, right? So these people didn't like me because of the color of my skin or whatever it might be. And then they just found a reason to say that's the reason why. But really, since I've been over here, from helping Lady Letitia when she got torn down, to helping Golden when she got torn down, to helping who else was it? The Salmas and you have never seen me disrespect no woman over here. You never seen me call y'all bitches.
Except me, Ralph.
You heard me call you a bitch?
Ralph?
When did I call you a bitch, Madgie?
Oh, is that the only type of disrespect, Ralph? If we're going back into the back.
I literally said you literally.
No, you never called me a bitch. You never called me a bitch.
Okay, so why would you jump the gun and say I disrespected you like that? I never disrespected no one. I might have yelled at you, but I never I never called.
You said I had a
Never mind, Madgie. You're right.
No, what I'm saying is that we both did bad thing, Ralph. I'm not gonna rewrite history here.
You're right, Madgie. I disrespected you. My apologies, Madgie. I apologize for disrespecting you. I apologize for everything that I said to you, Madgie.
Thank you.
I am sorry.
You made fun of my essay.
I don't know.
Like, come on.
To be honest, Madgie, I never made fun of your essay.
You called me a prostitute
I don't make fun of stuff like that. Maggie, Maggie, listen, I'm not going to do this with you, right? You're making up lies again. I never called you any of that stuff, right? I never called you any of that stuff, Maggie. I said, this is what I said. This is what I said. And what I said was, how did this 32-year-old get your number at 13? That was the only fucking thing I said about your somebody called you at the age of 13 when they were 35. I said, how did that 35-year-old get a 13-year-old number? That's what I said, right? And you went and tried to say that I made fun of this and made fun of that. You speculated all of that shit for your panel at the time, right? We can go back to my live and watch what I said. Because my lives are still up. We can go back and watch what I said about you at that time. We can watch it together. Okay. Right? But you're not going to keep on trying to say I made fun of SA, right? I don't make fun of shit like that. I don't play with shit like that. I got family members that went through it. You don't even know if I've been through something like that. You never fucking heard me play about nobody getting SA. You never heard me play about that shit. So for you to sit up here and try to make it seem like I made fun of you getting SA, that's bullshit.
Okay, fine. It's all in my imagination.
Yeah, it is all in your fucking imagination.
Fine.
Play with somebody else like that, Madgie. Don't fucking play with me. You try to turn this situation around and play the fucking victim just now. And you wrong for that shit. You wrong for
Okay.
that shit.
Oh no.
Listen, this is life. I'm not letting people come between
This
us. I'm not gonna act as if he was all innocent and beautiful and are in this relationship. No, I'm not doing it. This man has done a lot of things that hurt me when I was back then, like that hurt me. I was crying. I couldn't even sing anymore. How could this happen to me? Okay, that was how traumatized I was. Please, I remember.
Madgie, we
So
always terrible to each other because when it's
exactly,
us,
I agree.
then we,
Hmm.
we can go sometimes. Now, not too low for me. I won't go too low below the belt, but
Bitch, you
I
went
can be mad.
low. You
I
went
didn't
low,
go
bitch.
low.
Please. You made
Okay, so
fun
check
of
me.
the fact that I was losing
Check
my
me.
channel, and you were like karma. Okay, we all went low.
Karma is the real thing. However, I did not know how
Hmm.
tormented were and all of the things that a certain said individual was putting you and others through. I was just like, okay, the girl
Ollie
said leave her
Molly,
alone, leave her alone. Like,
Ollie Molly.
stop leaving
This
her
is the
alone.
dude that
So that's
that
all
literally
I
has my nudes. Like you have to understand how low it went. It went
But
low. Okay,
I
I
know
have,
that.
I have forgiven a lot. He has
Yeah,
forgiven a
yeah.
lot. But
He
let's be
has
clear.
forgiven.
I'm not gonna let people rewrite my history. I know I cried because of Ralph. Okay? So no, that was not one live, that was multiple live. That's why I didn't fucking like Ralph.
Look, listen. Let me
Let's
keep it
be
turkey with
fucking
you.
clear here. I'm not gonna let
All right,
anyone rewrite my history. Never.
I'm not trying to get no. I'm not trying to convince you to let that happen. What I'm saying is, look, let me keep it
Hmm.
turkey with you. All right. I understand. We all done been nasty work to one another. We get it.
Thank
You know
you.
what I'm saying? Like
Thank you.
I've ended up
Then the
my
only
feelings
one.
hurt, being embarrassed, all of the things. Boop boop boop. It is. You know what I'm saying? What it is. You can't take away from what your experience is and how that experience make you feel. What I'm saying is we trying to make a better tomorrow. So it's just like, I don't know. Look, I can't tell nobody how late to hurt or how long to feel a certain type of way. But all I can tell you is there's people out there that are eating off of this. And that's just what I hate about it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Ralph. I'm sorry.
So when we sat down and did the whole, oh, we all did stuff to each other. It was war at that time. We pieced it up, so on and so forth. So really, you never pieced things up with me. You just was waiting for the right opportunity to re-bring it all up, Maggie. Because if we already had a kumbaya moment and we already pieced all of this up and we said that it was water under the bridge and we was moving forward, there would be no way you would be bringing that up right now because there would be no need to, right?
Do you know how many times you have brought up the Murph and the CP thing?
Why do I bring up the Murph and the CP thing? Because we talk about Murph, right? You even sent me a message talking about something.
No,
Have you heard
you
that
keep
Murph is
on
not
saying
unalive?
you don't say only about Murph. You talk about y'all. You talk about me. You talk
Yes,
about you're
because
the.
you,
There you go, Ralph. You bring up the past. Don't be trying to
man.
no. Okay,
Okay,
you
so
bring up
tell
the
me
past.
what did
I
I do
bring
to
up
you
the
in the
past.
past? What did I do to
Do
you in
you
the
really
past?
want to
Let's
go
bring it
there?
up. Yes, I
Like
do. Yes, I want to
okay,
air all
fine.
of this out right now. Bring it
Okay,
up right
fine.
now.
There was a lot of actual thing. Like, I really, like, maybe that's not how you felt when you were saying those things, but please remember, I was way more sensitive back then. Remember?
What was the things that I said, Maggie?
That's the thing, Ralph. I don't remember it by heart. And you need to understand that what I remember, like, no, but like, I'm going to say something and you're going to say, this is not what I said. And I'm going to be like, listen, I remember the feeling. That's why I say, oh, I remember when I was talking about being stalked, and then you said, Well, how did he get your number? And no. I remember being like, this man is calling me a prostitute right now, acting as if it's my fault. I think as because you kept on saying that I had the only, you kept on suggesting that I was in some type of sex work. Yes.
So because I said, how did a 35-year-old get a 13-year-old number? You said that I called you a prostitute.
No, that was not it only. That's not only what you said, Ralph.
So when did I call you a prostitute?
Ralph, you made it seem like it was my fault. Okay? Let's be clear about it. That's why I was mad.
How
I
did
was
I
sad.
make it seem like it was your fault, Madgie? If
That's
I
why I'm
said,
saying I can only remember the feeling.
this is all I asked. I said, how did this 32-year-old get this 11-year-old number or whatever? That's the
13,
only
what
thing.
the hell?
Okay, 13, whatever, right? That's the only thing that I said. I said I would want to question, how did this person get her number? That's all I stated. You did all of the rest of the stuff. I never stated anything else.
That's not what happened. Like you were not all. Oh, what?
Okay,
how did
well,
that happen? That's not
okay,
true.
so what happened
Like
based
I
off
said,
of your
like I said,
understanding?
I'm
It
not.
don't have to be verbatim, just based off
Okay,
of your
thank you.
understanding of the history. What all did take place that you saying that I did, Madgie?
It made me feel like you were saying it was my fault, like I did something. I'm not gonna go further than this because it's actually painful. I was actually kind of, because you kept on also singing the "How could this happen to me" and mocking me. I wasn't able to sing that song for a long time because of that. So for me to be like, yo, for me, I'm like, you clearly disrespected me. I don't even understand why this is a big deal. Like, even if we don't go into all that shit, I'm like, without going that painful, because that's painful to me. I don't want to talk about it. So sorry, I'm just like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to remember. I don't want to think about it. It's not fun. It's not cool. I just want to forget about it. And I think I have owned the right to forget about that shit.
So me saying, how did he got your number, made you feel like I was calling you?
It was not only about that. Like I said, okay.
I'm asking, what else did I say? What else did I do? What else? What else?
You sung the song. You sung the song.
What song?
How could this happen to me?
Because I sung the song that you were singing to everybody else?
That was the song that was mocking, because I was mocking people when I was singing that song because they were saying stupid shit. So you
when
were
I used that song,
yeah,
made you feel a certain type of way that I used your song against you.
No, that you were using that song saying that this was trivial.
Madgie, I sung the song.
So
too.
I understand that for you, that was whatever. How could she go to that? And I'm like, yo, I don't remember what exactly happened. I remember feeling that. I remember the song. I remember it was more than just that sentence. But all I can say is that, yo, at the end of the day, can you really act as if you were acting with me as if it was like, oh, what? You literally
Madgie,
said we were at war. You looked for my news.
Apologized 5 times. I apologized to you 5 times.
So
Madgie.
you want me to apologize for the CP thing?
No, I don't want you to apologize for the CP thing. I was bringing that up as to say all of this stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's taking place from. I never went to nobody else's platform but yours, right? So all of this stuff is happening on your platform. All these multiple attacks that keep coming my way came from your platform. It's the same thing I was telling Golden on the back end when I was talking to her. Golden, it seems like people are attacking me from your platform. Isn't that the same thing I was telling you, Golden?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that's the same thing I'm saying. It seems like a bunch of attacks that are made towards me is coming from your platform, Madgie. That's what I'm stating. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm observing, right? The attack with Murph, came from your platform. I didn't go to
Yeah.
Murph's platform. I didn't go to the Mike's network or whatever, right? That came
Hmm.
from me singing a song to you and him getting jealous because I sung a song to you.
That's not my fault. But I understand that it came from my platform. And that's why I was like, for me, we forgive that. We don't talk about that. And we don't talk about the other thing. That's what's like,
Magic.
that's why I'm like,
Magic.
if we start talking about it, I'm like, well, I bring up that.
Magic. Can I ask you
Yeah.
a really serious question?
Yes.
When it comes to all of the things that have transpired, and we know that there's been, craziness, all the things
Yeah.
that transpired when it between you and Ralph, what is the most
Yeah.
hurtful thing? And it's something that you feel as though you may not have at this point been able to get over that still sticks with you. If even if it's, he didn't do it purposely, but it's just how you feel. Feelings are valid. So what exactly has hurt you the most within this transpiring of all of these things with us being at war because of this manipulation on this platform? That has hurt you the most, that you may still have some animosity with Ralph or maybe even me or anybody else about. But let's just we'll start with Ralph and then you can do me. With Ralph, what is the main thing that you have the most hurt and animosity with him that is still giving you need some more time to get over?
No, I'm okay with most of the thing that happened. Like I said, it's when me, what I don't like is when I feel like people rehash the past, but I cannot rehash the past. I feel it's not fair.
Do you feel as okay? I get what you're saying. I feel
Mhm.
what you're saying. But you do have to understand that a lot of these experiences and things that Ralph is talking about when it comes to the past has had a very heavy weight on his channel, his life, his character, and all of those things. And so for him, that will hold a lot more of weight because it has directly affected not just his presence here on this YouTube platform, but in his real life. You know what I'm saying? And so that's going to
Mhm.
hit a bit harder. That's going to hurt a bit and it may take individuals, a little bit longer to get over that. But I feel as though, for the most part, he, is a spiritual being, a healthy being, and he's doing well when it comes to that. But as far as him bringing it up and wanting to speak on it, it's something that affected him deeply in his life,
Mhm.
not just his YouTube platform, but his actual real life. And so I do think he is warranted to be able to still speak about those things when it's, it comes up, the conversation comes up.
No, no,
That's
no,
why I was
Golden. I apologize for speaking about that stuff. I apologize, Madgie. I apologize to you for disrespecting you. If you think I disrespected you, I apologize for the previous disrespect in the past. I apologize. If I said something to hurt your feelings, I apologize. Right? I keep on doing this apology thing, and
Yeah,
and I
it's
just keep on
annoying.
telling you that it has to be annoying, but you keep
Yeah.
on wanting me to apologize, right? So I'm apologizing again, right? And I will continue to apologize every time you need me to apologize, Maggie. I will
Thank you,
apologize
Ralph.
to you, right?
Thank
And
you, Ralph.
because the concept has nothing to do with me, and I realize that now. None of
It's
this has
emotion.
nothing to do with me, right? None of this has nothing to do with me. This is a
Hmm?
game that's being played
What?
on YouTube
Oh,
because
Jesus.
here's why it has nothing to do with me, right?
Hmm.
Because we already went through this. We already hashed out our differences. I already apologized to you, right? So it's just weird that we're here now and I have to re-apologize to you for the things that we already apologized to each other for.
So I will.
And then when I start
Oh my
apologizing,
God.
you say it's getting annoying.
No, I'm saying it's clearly like it must be annoying for you. Like, isn't it annoying? That was more. I guess I should have expressed myself better. I'm sorry, but let him cook. Yes, I'm letting him cook. I'm letting him cook. Like, I would just like to move on. You're right. I think I do get triggered and it's not your fault. But the moment we talk about the past, I feel like, oh, you're saying like blah, blah, blah. And I feel like I'm like, oh, so maybe I need to reflect on the fact that I'm always feeling under attack too. So I'm like, I feel like I need to defend my honor and shit like that. But like, maybe it has nothing to do with me in reality. And I just need to let you like talk about what you need to talk about. I'm sorry that in my chat there are some people that say things that can be fucked up. Like I do try to monitor my chat a lot, but I did let that one fucking slip, and that was fucked up. I shouldn't have let that happen.
I like that, Madgie, because we all are, we all are there sometimes. And so, I believe that's what it is for the most of us. There's a lot of PTSD, there's a lot of triggers. We can't always control what people who support us and come to the chat are going to say and how they're going to feel, and always keep up with it, when you're doing a broadcast. So, these things do happen sometimes. But I think at the core of it, we all are navigating through all of this and have navigated through it pretty well to come out on the other side and still, want to rock with each other, kick it with each other, forgive each other, and move forward. But the past sometimes and those wounds and stuff still sometimes every now and then, you'll feel it a little bit. But it doesn't mean there's no lost love or anything like that. And we may have a lot more longer to go and a lot more things to get through. But I think these conversations are healthy, even though sometimes they make people uncomfortable. I get that, but growth sometimes is uncomfortable. Navigating through difficult times and circumstances can be uncomfortable. And it's not for, everybody, but as long as the people involved understand what it is, I feel as though you can, navigate and push forward healthfully. So I think it's good, So where's the fun? What are we going to do? What's next?
Ralph, how do you feel?
Well, yeah,
I'm great. How are you guys? I'm great. What's going on?
Do you accept my apology?
You don't need to apologize to me about nothing. Your feelings are valid. Everything about what you said is valid. That's how you feel. That's your perspective. I can't change that. Like I no matter how many times I apologize to you, I can't change
No, but
how you feel.
I apologize for the fact that I was neglectful on my own platform.
No, you're good. You're good. Do what you do. Do what you want to do with your platform. Do what you do. How you grow your platform, how you build your collective. That's your collective. Do what you do on your platform.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I heard both of y'all, so I know where both of y'all's coming from. I get it. I understand it. It's all
For me, mm-hmm.
Mhm.
For me, this whole we got you. Thank you, Firisi. She wants to apologize, Ralph. Yeah, no. I think he got it, and like he said, like we can just move on from the whole situation because at the end of the day, the human is a human, right?
Right.
Human have emotion,
Human,
but we also are logical people. We're not just like animal. We are complex.
very
What was
complex.
the original topic? It was about the fact that Dani Robertson was tearing up the black community, and then we started tearing up at each other, which is awesome.
Do you wait a second? Do you see how these spirits move and how they operate? We was talking
Yo,
about something.
that was mwah, that was mwah.
Now you see how these spirits will shift around real quick on you. Okay, we was talking about something that was very serious and very important for us to talk about, and look how we just all start to scrap at each other. This is how it happens. This is how it happens. We have to be
No,
careful.
that is like a supposed beautiful like example of literally we were supposed to try to
Yeah.
be united and we almost didn't. Thank you, Ralph, for coming back.
Right. Thank you, Ralph. Too. Yeah. Mhm. See, that's how it happens. Now, what was we talking about, y'all? Because I was just sitting in the cut.
Yeah, like I said, we were talking about how to they divide us and the black community. And yes, I am not black American, but I'm black. Like I know it's weird that I need to like emphasize that, but I feel like I need to emphasize it.
It's a thing. We working on it. We got to work on it better. But yeah, we all are black. It doesn't matter where we at because Maggie, if you okay, let me tell you something right now. Maggie,
Mm-hmm.
if you come here or kick it with me, all right, wherever we go, and let's say we go to some place that's predominantly, let's say racist or whatever. They don't like black people. Do you think that they're gonna single me and you out? And let's not even talk about any other differences except the fact that when they look at both of us, we both are black, right? You ain't even gotta open your mouth. I ain't gotta open my mouth. But we step up in the joint together and they don't like black people. Do you think that they're gonna say, oh, this one can come in because this one is from the United States? Or this one can come in because this one is from Canada and she's originally her people, what I'm saying, her bloodline is from Haiti. Do you think that they're going to look at us in the United States? And I can't speak on any other country but the country that I live in. But when me and you, as friends, walk into a place that is racist and don't like black people, do you think they kicking both of us out or they kicking one of us out?
I do feel like they should kick both of us out, but sincerely, I don't know at this point.
Child, tell me why and be honest.
Hmm.
Tell
What
me
that?
why and be honest.
Well, we're both black, so this should be easy peasy cover
We're
girl.
not saying, we're not saying nothing. We're silent. We're not saying anything. We're not really speaking, or they can't really
Thank
pick up on
you.
no.
That's what I think.
They're just looking at us, right? They're just looking at us.
Hello,
They're looking at me.
Diamond.
Do you think if this is a racist establishment that don't want no black people there, do you think they're gonna kick both of us out or one of us out? What
Yeah,
do you
both of
think?
us,
And I
obviously.
okay. So that's what I'm saying. When we navigate around this globe sometimes, when it comes through racism and hate, it can be for anything. They can hate the shoes you got on. They can hate the dress that you're wearing. You never know. But when it comes to your race and how you appear, how they see us. Have you ever watched that movie, How They See Us? That's a good movie. When they see us, they see black. They don't see that this is a Haitian woman who speak how many languages, Maggie?
I've never seen how they see us. I know when they see us, but I don't know how they see us. I'm like, what
I don't
the?
know how they
How
see
many
us, when
see
they
us
see
do we have?
us doing. Well, they seeing us. How, when, I don't know. But it's one
Is
of
it
those
the
things
one
I
with
can't.
the four black men that were in prison for a crime that they didn't commit?
No, that's not it.
Okay, my bad. So that's not
No,
it.
child, that ain't even the one. It's when they see us. It ain't how. It ain't where. It's when. Okay. So when they see us, that's the name of the movie. But anyway, it's a good movie. But anyway, aside from that, I'm asking you for real, and I want to ask you because I live in the U.S., girl. So I don't know how things work over there in Canada. So like when they see us, I'm telling you, like I've been out and about with many of my peoples, okay? And we black, and we go to a neighborhood or an area that don't like black people. It doesn't matter if they light skin, if they caramel skin, if they brown skin, if they dark skin, you're black. They see you as that, and they will treat you as that. Period. That's been my experience in the United States, in certain areas in the United States. And so when I speak on these things, I speak on it when it comes to that, when it comes to being black. So that's why I'm like, okay, Madgie, say you going to spend a week with me in the United States, and we out here, we go somewhere to hang out or whatnot, and we in the wrong place, okay, where they don't like black people. Do you think that they're going to say, oh, this one can come or that one can't come? You think they're going to look at us the same way or a different way? And we ain't even got to open up our mouths. You ain't got to speak French. You ain't got to have no accent. I ain't got to talk ghetto like how I talk. They just looking at us, Maggie. We're black, ain't we? We're black.
Listen,
So
I had never doubted that I was black in my life. Okay, ever.
I didn't say that, baby. I didn't say you doubt
I
that.
know, but
I'm
it's
just
just
saying,
because there's so many. Like, I'm not even like. I'm just like, oh my god, there's so many weird rhetoric. Really xenophobic rhetoric that makes it that if you are not from certain part of the world, it seems like you're not black. It's weird.
can I ask you a question? Now,
Yeah,
if I was going to come over there and kick it, and
Golden,
I
you
come to kick it with
muted
you,
yourself.
I know I muted myself because I hit the damn keyboard. Anyway, if I was coming there to kick it with you in Canada, right, and we gonna go out on the night on the town, right? Of course, I would assume you would know the areas where we can go and we can't go. But let's just say we go into an area that we really not supposed to go because they don't really like black people there. Is there an area like that in Canada where they're not checking for you, they're not letting you in the club, they're not letting you in the joint, like you gonna get some type of animosity because you're black? How does that work? And I'm asking respectfully because I don't know how things operate in Canada. I can only speak on how things
It worked the same. It worked the same. Racism is universal.
okay. So if me and
Hmm.
you show up at an establishment that they're not checking for black people and they don't like black people, which one
Exactly.
of us is not getting in? Is you getting in, or neither one of us getting in?
None of us is going. None of us is getting in.
None of us is getting in. Okay, all right, that's it. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we
Hmm.
be having these, back and forths and stuff sometimes when it comes to race, when it comes to blackness, and it's just like universal. Racism is what it is when it comes to the judgment that they give sometimes. And we're only speaking on the black race because we're black people. I'm not talking about, and we can't speak about all other races, but we're
Okay.
just talking about black. It is the same, right? It's the same in Canada. It's the same in the
Exactly.
US, in the UK. So it's like
And
black is
BB.
black. You know what
Exactly.
I mean? Yeah. So
But
yeah,
that
that's
was a
all.
perfect example. Like a comment, a moment, and then you start fighting each other instead of fighting together. You remember old
Exactly.
pain. You remember how the psyche of the person, what will trigger them, what will make them react, what wounds to attack. It's really interesting, no?
It's orchestrated by design.
Yeah, it's like they know exactly what's your your psychological profile. They know what will
Yep.
trigger you. They know what will make you act a certain way, and I let them. I will react. Like people like know how to make me react easily.
We all have probably fallen short of that. I know I have, child. I gotta be honest about that. I let
Wait,
people push my
Absolute,
button.
what's the deal with Polly and DR? Well, right now, DR and Polly are not supposed to be cool because Polly is a woman that acted as if she was black and acted as if she was wait, I have the image that she showed. So Polly would go into like, she would explain to me Black American business or what happened with Black American and act as if she was black, but then she wasn't black for real. She was like just Latina. So she would say, Robo, I know you're watching. I'm black, bit. I'm mixed. My grandma was the daughter of a slave, dumb who. So, but that's not true. Her grandmother was Latina.
But even like within all of that, that's still a
Mhm.
distraction from a conversation that three black individuals are having amongst themselves. And so it's just like it shows you how conversations can get deterred into another direction. I just
Mhm.
feel like, do you think that's a conversation for this conversation, or do you think that's a conversation for another conversation?
Or she would say something like, any black person in the world has a target. Shut the F up. It's not just in America. And that is a way easily to trigger Black American.
Right. But is that also a way to trigger black Americans or black people to attack other people for other people's behalf?
Yes. Like, Lucy,
Okay.
there, as a Black American, you are. Any black person in the world has a target. Shut the F up. It's not just in America. How do you feel?
I'm just saying, do you often feel like they try to get people out here sometimes to fight their wars for them, such as black people?
Yes. So when you read that type of comment, do you feel a certain way?
It would make me feel a certain type of way if I cared enough
Hmm.
about it, but they don't. Um, but
No,
what
but
I'm
what I
saying is,
mean is that you will see people drop those type of comment in the chat because they know that because I am Canadian. That is a way to divide me with Black American, to remind them that I am other. I'm not black. I am Canadian. I am Asian.
but what do you know to be true? You know that you're black, right?
What the fuck?
You're black. They see
I know
you as
I'm
black.
my love, my love, my love, my love. You think I don't know I'm black?
That's what I'm saying. So do you see like why how it gets mixed up, how they stir the pot, how they turn us against each other with like these weird type of commentaries to pick apart our, heritage and stuff like that to make it seem as though one is different from the other. When we
That's what I'm
know
saying.
culturally
That's what I'm saying,
all
girl.
through black experiences, whether we live in Canada, whether we live in the US, whether we live in the UK, whether we live in the Caribbeans, we all are black. We get a black experience no matter where we go. And we know about that. But the main people who try to get us to talk about that and try to trigger those conversations to come from us are people who do not come from the black culture and are not black. And I don't mean that in no racist way or no disrespectful way. I'm just saying I think we would know what the black experience is better than anybody on the outside. They can tell us how they treat us. You can tell us about that experience, but you can't tell us about what we experience on the other side of that because we are the ones who experience it, no matter where we are. What language or however many language we speak, it's about how we look and how people see us. That's that's the fact of the matter, you see. And so all of that pot stirring sometimes is what gets us to be real confused about who we are as a people at the core. At the end of the day, we're black, and we can talk about black issues.
Polly, no,
Okay.
she's talking about Polly claiming to be a Carter Black or whatever back in the day. Yeah, and that is black fishing.
Well, we know.
The reason why Polly claimed to be a Carter Black was to be able to talk about Black American like situation.
Right, 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 right,
So it's black fishing.
right. It's almost
Rachel
like the
Dolezal.
reverse. It's almost like the reverse. I want to have a seat at the table, right? Because it used to always be like, oh, the black people want to have a seat at the table, and it was never a black table. Now it seems like it come in the opposite direction. You want to have a seat at our table, and so in order to do so, now you have to pronounce and tell people, hey, I'm this amount black, so I get to sit at the table too.
And
That's
have a
it's
seat at the
all weird.
table to be able to cause divide.
Well, then there's that, because
That's
then it can start
crazy. That's crazy work.
whispering while they sitting at the table, right? To make everybody turn on each other. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. It's a little bit deeper than what y'all talking about. So anyway, I'm gonna let y'all get back to what y'all was discussing. My bad.
But we were talking about that.
You
And like I
were or you
said,
weren't?
it's a yes, we were. It's a easy way. Yeah, 82 does it a lot. They do it a lot. Okay, it's a way to divide us.
How about I just let Ralph talk? I'll just mute.
Ralph, you on mute.
That's because I wasn't saying anything. I was letting y'all have y'all conversation.
Mm-hmm.
What am I supposed to add to the conversation?
I don't know.
What was I supposed to be saying?
I don't
I
know.
forgot. I forgot my lines.
I don't know.
Uh,
Wait, let me look into the script.
Okay.
what was we
So
talking about? I don't know. What was the real discussion? Did you still know?
Oh, racism will never be tolerated. That wasn't my cue.
no, it wasn't,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay.
That didn't even sound believable. Stop it.
Hmm?
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Y'all know I joke.
Yeah, it was about
I'm
DR
just
identity and why she to use that identity for.
oh. Hmm. Well, I'll let y'all have it.
But yeah, no. She is going from subject to subject to make sure that it never really stays on her. So now one of her big subjects is to talk about what's going on with Ralph, with me and Ben. I think it's a way to distract, but it's a way to distract that actually works.
But that's what I mean by the black tea sector. It's like if I just mind my own business, talk about moon stars and quasars, I'm a geek, I'm this, I don't get no play, all of this other stuff. But then when I show people that I'm somebody that can stand on my own and hold my own and I'm not to be fucked with, then it's a whole, another lineup wrapped around
Well, you
that.
have a
So
visitor.
I don't know. No, he didn't. Phantom didn't come visit me. Phantom came to visit you, Maggie. He comes to your platform for you, not for me. But yeah, so even with that being said, like you could look at the whole Ben and Sammy situation. If you look at the Ben and Sammy situation, I want to go tell somebody they should love themselves, have respect for themselves, and hold themselves to certain standards, so on and so forth. That person uses that as a situation to make the other person jealous. Then they both sit there and play in my face. And I'm trying to tell him that I wasn't over here on that type of time. Like, how is it so hard to tell somebody like, yo, he don't want me like that. So stop. You got Ben making it seem like I want Sammy, and then Sammy sitting there accepting the fact that I don't, you know what I mean? Like if somebody's saying like let's just let's say for instance Madgie, right? Let's somebody say they keep on throwing Madgie on me saying Madgie wants you, Ralph, Madgie wants you, Ralph, Madgie wants you, Ralph, right? And then Madgie don't confirm or deny. She's leaving it up there for speculation, right? But if I already told Madgie that it wasn't like that, then Maggie's gonna say, oh no, we don't have that type of relationship, right? So the fact that Ben sitting there and Sammy sitting there, Ben talking about Sammy, tell him to eat your ass. And then Sammy's like, eat my ass, nigga. I'm like, what?
Hello, Phantom.
Yo, what's up? What's going on?
How can we help you today?
I was like tell you I don't work for Danny. I don't know where you
Oh
got
no,
that
I know you
from,
don't
but
work with
yeah.
Dani because she's already warning you.
Okay. Well, she plays. I don't know. That's
So what do you think about the fact that Sammy wanted Ralph to eat her ass? You think it's appropriate for a woman that has a boyfriend?
he has.
Hmm? What did you say?
I said, does he do that? I mean, I think that's an important part of the subject.
Well, I think the first question would be, would he even want to do that to Sammy?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Does he do that? I don't know.
Do you think it's acceptable for someone that has a boyfriend to do that? To ask something like that?
I don't know. Context is everything, right? Because when you're talking shit, yeah, you could probably say that you're talking shit to somebody. Yeah, so
But you were there while all of this was happening, no? I know you ran
I was
away at
in and
one
out.
point. Why did
No,
you
I
run
just
away
didn't
at
want to
one
have
point?
I didn't feel like getting involved in all that nonsense. I knew it was going to get chaotic as soon as you got up there. So, yeah. It's okay.
So you're here, what? Just to let me know that you're not working with Dani Robertson?
Yeah, pretty much. Because people was telling me you were saying that. And I was like, well, I spend more time with you than I do with Danny.
Do you know
Get her
that she's
time
gonna
right.
attack you if you continue to ask questions about her? She said that.
Well, I don't know. Whatever.
Are you ready for a fight with her?
At least she got a bigger fish to fry. I think she got more going on than, what
Who do
I'm
you think
saying.
she has around to fry?
Well, you, Kimmie, all that shit y'all got going on.
And what do you think about that? You're a YouTuber. You think it's normal
What's wrong?
to not to hide your identity that much as a YouTuber?
Some people want to be anonymous, I guess.
Do you hide your identity like that? I heard Ben was mad at me.
Who's mad at you?
Ben,
Ben don't know who you are. Ben just be talking shit.
So Ben is not mad at me.
No, if you go over there, he'll probably, talk to you. He just talking shit. He doesn't know who you
Why did he go that far with Ralph? Do you know?
Probably because he was drinking, and when he starts drinking, he says a lot of wild shit. So,
I'm
as simple as that.
drinking. How
But
long have you
people
been in the
react.
chat?
I haven't been in the chat. I'm blocked in your chat.
Oh no, shit! I need to unblock you. How long have you been listening?
A few minutes.
So you saw me and Ralph fight. Is that why you're here?
No, why would I be here?
So, wait. Let me ask you a question, Phantom. So you're basing your friends saying that he wants to do things to my mother who is in heaven off of the fact that he was drinking?
Well, he doesn't even need to be drunk to do that, right? Like he'll do that sober. So no, that's
Okay.
not necessary.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure, like, because they say a drunken man speaks a sober man thoughts. So,
No. He'll be stone cold sober and tell you he'll do that to your mom. So,
right.
like that.
Right.
And that's okay to hang out with someone like that?
Well, if that's your friend, can you tell him I would like to give him an opportunity to do that? So if he would like to meet face to face, I can send him up there so he can get all the pleasures from my mom that he think he deserves.
Right. Well, I think you said that to him, right? And
Yeah, I did, but I would like to set it up. Like, since that's your friend, I would like to set it up so that way, maybe we can meet in person and crash out. Because all this tough shit that y'all be doing on the internet is funny to me. I want to see if y'all really about that shit in real life. Like smacking me in my mouth, all of that shit that he said. I like to see if he like that in real life. If he really about that shit that he's saying in real life, I would like to see that.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess that's up to y'all two. Y'all can figure that out.
So that was it? You just wanted to tell me that you're not working with Dani?
Well, yeah, I don't want you to keep saying that. So.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I retract that.
Okay. Sounds like a plan, man.
You don't have any question anymore? Oh, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
What do you think about Estefania, aka Polly, now that her grandmother is black, light skinned, and Latina, all at the same time?
All these things can exist at the same time.
So that's your answer to Polly saying that?
I'm saying all these things can exist. You can be black, light skinned, Latina. Yes.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So you don't think she was blackfishing?
I think she could have been. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of that going on at the time, right?
Are you okay with that?
No, that's like in the past, right? Like, do I hold her accountable for that now? I don't think she's still doing it now, right?
So can I ask you why you're so mad at Lacey? Isn't what she did in the past?
I'm not mad at her. She's just, a degenerate weirdo. Like, I'm not mad at her.
You literally came to my platform just to warn me against her. What do you mean you're not mad at her?
Yeah, because I want to run down on her goofy ass. I don't mean I'm mad at her.
Why would you want to run down on her goofy ass?
Because she kept lying, so I want to make sure she got it.
Would you run down on Ralph?
No.
Or do you only run down on a woman?
Oh, run down on niggas too, No matter. If the situation calls worse. Why? You want her back?
I want what?
You want her back over here? It don't matter, Madgie. People don't.
I don't want
have
her
any
back over
integrity.
here. She said a lot of things. It's just that I'm curious about what are the limits and what are the rules of the boxing sector. You're a weird sector to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
we're
Maria
very
is asking you,
strange.
can we talk about Devin who called me a beaner?
Yeah, talk to Devin about that. Right.
But you have people that says that on your platform.
She doesn't really come to my platform too much. If she does, she kind of just sits on the panel. I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah, we're all cool. I like Phantom.
yeah, you should. You should.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no reason to dislike you at the moment.
No, there isn't. What are you drinking?
Hmm?
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Grey Goose.
Wow. Oh, that's your favorite, right?
Yes,
Hmm.
I love Grey Goose. It's the best. Devin is a
Well, what
girl,
can?
yeah.
Yeah, that man's a girl. So when can we get you like a cognac? Like cognac?
No, cognac is it burns the throat.
Really?
Yes, it does.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
You
Hey, that's your reaction.
did you never drink any cognac in your life?
Yeah, that's what I drink. That's what I'm asking.
Okay, you're way cooler than me. I can only do like vodka is all good. Vodka tastes like nothing. It tastes like water.
Okay. Do you do I noticed your shots are they're a little light. You do single shots, right? Not doubles.
No, a simple shot. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't even do the shot in its entirety. I just take a little sip.
Yeah, I've noticed. You got a little shot glass, you pour a little bit in there, you take a little you lightweight.
Yes, I'm a lightweight. The fuck? So I don't think he done mad ish on you. Oh yeah, Phantom, you talk mad ish on me for real.
What? Of how sexy you are? That kind of ish or what? What are you
Nah,
talking
you
about?
don't say that. You talk a lot of ish on me. That's why you had Polly on panel
No, that's not
to
why. It
talk
was just to give
to
her
call me a narcissist.
it was just to give her a fair shot. Like you got a fair shot, right? So
I got a fair shot. You call me a narcissist.
yeah, I did in the past.
Oh, now
It
I'm
is
not a
what it
narcissist
is.
anymore?
I don't know. Are you?
No, I'm not. So am I still a narcissist? Tell me.
Well, you just said you're not, right? So how can I tell you?
No, you tell me because I know you're gonna book. Yeah, you know what you say about Madgie. There you go, Maria. Thank you so much. Phantom is here to play a game. I don't know.
What? What game? What game we playing?
I don't know why you're here.
We should play. We should play strip poker, Maggie. We should do that.
We should play strip cloak. Yeah, okay. You're trying to
Yeah.
get like Ralph and Golden to engage. Is that it?
No. Like me, you, and Maria. We should play strip poker at Texas Hold'em.
Maria,
Maybe.
your green eyes are still doing a lot of damage to my platform. We need to talk about this. So, if you want Maria, what are you ready to do for her?
Well, Maria, what am I ready to do for her? The better question should be, if you want Maggie, what am I ready to do for you? Wouldn't that be a more pertinent question?
Go. If you want Madgie, what are you ready to do for her?
Okay, so if I want Maggie, what am I ready to do? Go to
I don't hear anything, so
I said I would be willing to go to Canada.
that is a big thing. Good job. Madgie likes money. Madgie does like money.
Yeah, I know. You can do your "Make It Rain" song when they give you the
Exactly.
money.
Exactly.
Pretty funny.
Lol, Madgie fainted. I fainted, yes. I think Maria likes Ralph. Aw, can Ralph play Phantom? I don't know what Ralph is doing. Ralph is thinking. Show us the show us the money. Make it rain.
You know what? Have you ever been to that Caribbean festival they have? Canabera? Is that what it's called?
Where is that?
It's in Toronto.
Maria likes Ralph. I like Maria too. That's
Oh,
coincidence. That's nice. She likes me. I like her. I mean, that's good. We like each
Maria,
other.
look what you're doing right now. You may cause a war. Ellen of Troy back there in my chat. We need to talk about this. Are you jealous, Phantom, if Maria likes Ralph?
No, because then she's out of the way, and she could be busy with Ralph, and then I could just focus on you. You know, the whole thing with Maria is to like get her out of the way so I can get to the owl. Head on.
And that's why you're calling me a narcissist to get Maria out of the way.
Yeah, I don't know. She likes to defend you. But everywhere your name pops up, she's in defense. I think if she gets to focus on Ralph, she'll get out of the picture, and then I can just worry
Maria,
about you.
come defend your honor, please. Nobody is helping.
Wait. So when you say you like somebody, that means what? We can't even like people anymore. Can
What
we
do you
use
mean?
like is not like is a like when you say you like somebody, that means that you want to F them now, or that you pursuing them now. When you say you like somebody.
I mean, if it's male and female, that's what people would suspect. Yeah, man.
Oh, so if it's a male and female, and I say I like them, that means I'm pursuing them. But if I said I like Phantom, he's cool.
Yeah,
That
you see, that's different.
oh, because it's a male and male.
Correct.
What the
I'm gonna need y'all to put a book together for this shit because I think I'm out of touch with words or something because I don't know what's going on. I need a list of I need a list of words that have changed over the time, so that way I know what words to use in what text.
When you like someone, it means you're pursuing them if you are heterosexual, depending. That's what I understand.
So now, like has turned into a word of pursuit of sexual advances.
Yes.
It can be. Yeah. Context is everything, right?
Oh my
Context is
God.
everything.
Damn, we can't say nothing to each other no more, Maria.
You can say that you like her, appreciate her.
So just say I appreciate you, Maria.
I don't know, man. Depend on what you want to do.
Yeah, that's more platonic sounding. Yeah, appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'll go with that one next time.
So are you making it rain, Phantom?
How would I do that?
You see the PayPal donation?
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. You have to make it rain, make it rain.
I don't make it rain on the internet. But in person, sure.
I saw that you met Sacred Onion.
Yeah, nice ladies, nice old lady.
So you're not gonna give me a fake bag, right?
No, I wouldn't do that. No, I got other things we could do. Other things.
What will we do? What will we do?
Well, okay, so I set the scene. I'm traveling to French Quebec, Canada. Is that correct?
Exactly, yes.
Okay, so I'm traveling there.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta rent a car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we will be mobile. All right, so we can do mobile things. So we'll be driving. So where do you want to go? If I got a car, we can go wherever we want.
Depend on what you want to do.
Okay. Well, let's say I want to go to a nightclub.
To go where?
to a nightclub.
Okay, we have to go to like le centre-ville. We have to go to the centre-ville.
Um,
Hmm.
okay. So what's the
Yeah,
vibe like there? How do you pronounce it? You got to say it slow.
centre-ville.
Sounds civil. Okay.
Centre-ville. Yeah.
All right. So what are they? What kind of? It's like a lounge nightclub. What are we talking?
There's a bunch of them. Like there is a whole like yeah. There's a lot of nightclub and lounges. Yeah, the
Oh,
cousin will be closely trailing behind y'all. Please. Yes,
what? Wait, who will be closely
my
trailing?
cousin. I have a lot of cousins.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard you got a big family. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
So me and you were going out for a night. I guess that's a section of Quebec, right? That area you
exactly,
spoke of. Okay, so we're
exactly.
going a night on the town. All right.
Mhm,
So we're drinking, we're doing our thing.
mhm.
Okay, so at the end of the night, do you come back to my place or go back to your place?
You don't have a place in Quebec.
Well, obviously, I would have a place if I'm traveling there, Madgie.
Okay, good. Damn, that's fast with you. One night in Kaboom.
Well, I'm just saying that for our nightcap, right? Like when we party, we dance, and we wind it down for the evening. It's like, okay, where we going after this? You know, sometimes we might go to a restaurant and eat and go home. But I'm just asking if we were
Mhm.
to, do our nightcap thing, where would we go? My place to your place.
Gotta be to your place. I have my mother here.
Okay, fair. All right. Going back to my place, nightcap. Okay, I guess we gotta have great groups. I wanted to say cognac, but that burns your throat. Okay, so
Oh yes, the cousin are coming. The cousin are behind us. Don't worry about it, guys.
okay, well this the for the nightcap, I don't think these are third wheel cousin activities that we're gonna be engaged in, right? So
Are you trying to do for the love of Phantom here?
no, I think it's for the love of the owl, right?
For the love of the owl instead of for the love of Sammy? That's what you want to do here? Yo, Sammy is doing. She's revealing the contestant today.
Is she? I thought she rescheduled it for like a week later. I don't know.
What?
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
says
are you trying to
7/17.
do competition against Sammy? We can do like two shows at the same time.
I don't know because the only people who hit the panel here is Golden, Ralph, and Maria. And who
That's
else hits the
true.
panel over here?
Nobody.
Like
That is fucking true. There is
there
Donut,
needs
but
to
that
be
doesn't
more.
count. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, there needs
you
to be
got
more
high
participation.
life, happy life.
Happy life.
Yeah, happy life hit the
Happy
panel
life.
sometime.
But that's not consistent. I'm talking about the consistent peoples is
Yeah,
Ralph
that's
and
true. That's
Golden.
true. That would need to be on your platform, Darren. You have regulars, no?
Yeah, we more so women than men, but we do got a few men. Yeah, we do.
That's why we can do the for the love of Phantom. Don't you want to do for the love of Phantom? Are you not single?
No, I mean we're discussing our situation. Like I don't think
Mhm.
others need to be included if it's just me and you, right?
So you want to be like a one man, like a man with only one woman?
A man with only one owl sounds about right. I know.
Ralph is stretching. He hasn't made it rain because he's waiting to be in Quebec to make it rain, Golden.
Correct. I've never been to French Quebec, and I know I kind of would need you because I don't speak French, right? Like,
Oui, oui, ne t'inquiète pas, je vais être avec toi.
exactly. So you would need to be my guy because they're very snooty up there when you try to speak English, you know? So,
Pas au centre-ville. Au centre-ville, ils parlent anglais.
okay, so they speak multiple languages in South Sudan.
Exact. You
Okay.
speak French.
I can understand a little bit. A little bit.
How so? Why?
Well, I'm somewhat educated, right? A little bit.
I was like, you understand what I'm saying? What the fuck?
Yeah, a little bit, Maggie. Don't get all crazy.
Hey, d'habitude, là, je parle français, personne comprend ce que je dis. I was like, this man is understanding what I'm saying.
You go crazy. Like
Huh?
it's like if Maria's like speaking some Spanish, I can definitely understand some of it, but you know,
Cállate
if she
la
starts
boca,
speaking
puta
too fast, I
maricón.
can't. No. What's that, Ralph?
Ralph,
What's going on?
are you how do we say that? Court-circuité?
No, you all right?
What happened? I'm sorry.
You said
I know
something.
you.
Were you speaking
Yeah.
Spanish?
No. What I say?
I fucking don't know, man. We were
Oh,
speaking French. Phantom understands French.
okay.
I understand some words. That's about it. I understand what you said. But okay, so Sanseville,
Mm-hmm.
we partied for the night. We did our nightcap thing. You know, you go home in the morning, of course, because we're gonna, that's gonna happen. So you go home in the morning. Do you go straight home or do we go for breakfast?
I think we need to go for breakfast.
Okay, there you go. So where's the good breakfast spot?
Regarde, si on est au centre-ville, il y a des restaurants partout.
Say it again?
I said, si on va au centre-ville, il y a des restaurants partout.
Okay, so it has restaurants as well. So
Mm-hmm.
are the restaurant which one would you choose specifically?
Universel.
All right. So we got our breakfast laid out.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be our first night. Okay. So second, let's say we want to do something in the afternoon. Is there museums or an amusement park we can go to? Something like that.
What is going on? How did we go from Dani Robertson? You're now working from Dani Robertson to now planning a whole weekend date.
You know, because I move fast, man. You got to keep up.
I'm not keeping up. I'm trying to understand what the hell is going on right now. Help me, guys. Golden Ralph,
We
hello.
got our first date planned.
Yes, we have our first
He's
date
clearly
planned.
cheating to get answers for the dating show, Madgie. He's cheating. Don't give him the answers because once he gets on the dating show, he's going to know all of the things.
So you think he wants to be a contestant?
I think he wants to date you. But don't give him any answers for the dating show.
I think y'all should sign up. Y'all should sign up. Why not?
Who should sign up?
Everybody here. Golden, Ralph, you. Let's make it fun, you know?
Is Sammy bisexual?
No, you're going to be men there. I'm just saying, you know? There's very few people around these parts who like speak
So
for themselves.
he feels as though you're going to come to the dating show, right? Because he's clearly going to be on there because he's looking for somebody, clearly. And he's asking you all of the answers. So once you come, or if you decide to come to the dating show, he already has the cheat codes and the answers to everything that you want. So y'all will have a better chance of winning the show. Don't give him the cheat codes, girl. Don't give it to him.
The dating show was for the love of Sammy.
No, it's speed dating. It's for everybody. That's what I said. You all should sign up.
Yeah, Sammy came to the realization that she was a 2 and nobody wanted to date her, so she just made it speed dating for everybody. So that way, you know what I mean, it wouldn't look just as embarrassing when only Ben showed up for the love of Sammy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Now she's doing a whole speed dating show. I didn't even know that. Wait, what? Phantom,
So
you're definitely subscribing.
Coming over here to get answers.
Huh?
Okay, guys.
So that way, when they show him around and he gets to sit down in front of you, Madgie, he already knows all of the things.
So, Phantom, what is this shuffleboard like? Like,
Like,
is
yeah,
it two
I want to
minutes?
know
Is it 2
everything
minutes
now.
at each table? Like, how is this spinning? Like, do each person spend 2 minutes at the table, or do y'all put one person up and then how is it going to work over there? Like,
Well, the way Sammy explained it, and she'd be a better, person to explain it, but she did say it would go. The first day would be like introductions. Everybody comes up, says a little bit about themselves, and the audience gets to gauge of what they own and what they're about. And then the next day will be matching. So you
that's
take all
that's
the people.
that's that's not how speed dating works.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, Ralph, this is what she's doing. Okay, I don't know. I'm not the speed dating expert. This is what
Okay,
she's doing.
okay,
So
okay. Go
day
ahead. I'm
two
sorry. Go ahead.
is as far as people matching. I think the audience can participate. Like they'll vote who might be the better matches in the situation. So this person will introduce themselves, and another person will introduce themselves based on what you heard. Who would be the better match for each other, right? And then from there, you go off and you could do like FaceTime or Zoom call, because you don't have to be on camera, right? You just have to be willing to speak and hit the path.
That's why he flying around trying to get information so he can cut his time in half. You know?
Yo, this
But that's
is
not speed dating
awesome.
though. That's not speed dating though, because like you're not getting a chance to date everybody. Like the audience is pretty much matching y'all up. It sounds like so it's like matchmaking, yeah, but it's not speed dating. Speed dating is when you go into a room and you see a bunch of tables and you got 2 minutes at each table. When you hear that bell, you move to the next table, right?
Yes.
And
But
then
I
if
think
you
that'd be
at
hard
the
to
end of
do
the
on the
night you
internet.
can get. You say what?
I said I think it'd be difficult to do over the internet. So this is just
No,
her thing. I don't
you
know.
put everybody if everybody is lined up in the back room, right? If everybody's lined up in the back room waiting, right? Then you put the first two people up on the panel, right? It would be very
Yeah.
easy. You put the first two people up on the panel and then you rotate the people out of the back room.
This is
Madgie
gonna
know
be
how to give
TV gold.
Madgie know how to give
Wait, is
everybody.
there a lot of people that are actually gonna like subscribe? Like, are there a lot of people that want to participate?
No, that's what I'm saying. We need the good people such as yourselves, because a lot of people don't hit panels. That's a problem she's gonna run into.
Yeah, wait, Maria, that is fucking hilarious, guys. Wait. So what? Like, what happened? Like, but Ralph is right. It's not fucking speed dating. It's like matchmaking. Matchmaking is boring.
I think
Well,
it'd be fun
let's
just
see
to
how it goes.
rotate like that. I think it would be fun to rotate like around to, give yourself a chance to talk to
Yeah.
different people. Like if you got 6 women in the background and you got 6 men in the background, right? You just put 2 of them up, boom, give them a timer. That timer's up, y'all time's up, boom. Now you can bring more people up, right?
And people need to cam up.
If you rotate it like that, just rotating them in and out of the back room, that should be fun. You don't know who's about to pop up. Like you sitting there, boom, and then this person come up, and then this person come up. You don't even know who you about to be up there with.
I
Yeah,
agree,
but then
Madgie.
would you run out of like inventory? Like one person, would it be continuous? Like one person who's already been up, would they come back up
No,
again?
no, no. You wouldn't drag that out. Like, okay, so say me and Golden's up there, right? Then when me and Golden come down, the next 2 people that'll go up will be you and Madgie, right? To give us a break, right? And so on and so forth, right? And then y'all will come down. Or if it's almost at the end, then Madgie will stay up and then I will come up and then you will come down and then Madgie will come
Yeah,
down
you
and
need
Golden
to
will come up.
change.
You
Like,
get what I'm
everyone
saying?
needs to talk
So
to
it would
one
be
another.
everybody getting a chance to talk to everybody. So if you got 6 people, if you got let's break it down to 3 and 3, right? So you got 3 women, 3 men, right? So you set the first 2 up, you put them up there, you bring them down. You set the next 2 up, put them up there, bring them down. You bring the next 2 up, put them up there, bring them down. This is rotating it out and giving everybody to take a break, right? And now you start mixing and matching who didn't talk to who yet, right? So on and so forth, right? So everybody get a
But they need
chance
to
to
plant
see,
like
and everybody,
icebreaker. They need to plant as icebreaker because people
I
are
think,
may freeze.
right. But here's the thing, though. I think giving the audience the interaction with everybody to see how everybody interact with everybody differently, right? Also throwing in like curveballs, right? Throwing in little situations where a challenge might comes in, right? Say the people on the back end have, say the people that all the contestants, say we get one challenge, right? Now you see somebody dating somebody, the date's going well or whatever, but you just want to intervene, right? So a challenge is presented. Do you get what I'm saying? It makes it more fun. Like you have a little bit more, of like.
But that would be for like episode 2 or 3 or something.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I don't know how many episodes y'all are going with this, but I'm just saying, like, it would be better for the audience to have that, 2-minute drill. It doesn't drown the audience out to where as though it's like
we are doing a Love Island plan, guys. Let us brainstorm. This could be something. This is fun.
But it would be. I'm not going to participate. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to participate. But it would be.
Why would that be, Ralph? Why would you not participate?
You say why?
Yeah, why not?
I'm not in pursuit of like love or whatever it is that y'all got going on. I ain't in pursuit of that.
Well, I ain't in pursuit of dating. It's not pursuit of love. It's just fun, right? It's just having fun, bro.
Oh, for the sake of fun?
Yeah.
For ha-ha.
Yeah.
Like what me and Madgie are doing, like that's serious. But like the speed dating is just fun. Just having fun.
I would have to see the lineup of contestants. Me sitting down with a tube.
It's blind speed dating, Ralph. It's blind speed dating. You only see the person when you see them at the speed dating event. Yeah, you cannot choose.
I don't like shockers like that.
You have to be shocked. That's the funny part of it.
No, I mean, if I seen the rotation of people that might have been participating in it.
You have to be shocked. You have to be shocked.
No.
That's the point of it.
It'd be shit like that you get set up for. Like I already seen it on.
Yeah,
on the
you do like
be sitting in the car and stuff like that. No.
Or maybe you can be pleasantly surprised.
That's why I don't want to. Yeah, pleasantly
you can be
surprised.
Pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. Me go to a table and Sammy pop the fuck out. Nah,
yeah, that would be hilarious too.
Yeah, that's the part where I think it'd be more interesting if you don't know each other's faces. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
yes, I agree.
Till after it's over, then you see what they look like and everything.
So the first round, nobody see what nobody look like. Just have a conversation.
Exactly. What's the vibe?
And then second round is the reveal.
And then you can see what each other look like, that kind of thing.
They would used to tell you on those old school dating shows. Like,
I gotta see that.
That's awesome. No, Ralph, live in surprise. Be surprised. Be shocked.
Fuck no, y'all ain't fucking with my.
Like you don't know. It's like Love is Blind meet speed dating meet insanity.
With the black T sector, can you imagine?
Yes, it's Love is Blind.
I want y'all to think about this.
Blind.
You sit
Love
there,
is Blind.
fuck around, roll up to the table, and Dani Robertson pop the fuck up. No, hell no. Hell
no. Like it's Love is Blind. You need to fall in love with the voice first. And then after in the second round, then you see the face of the motherfucker.
You gonna know her voice off the rip. Soon as she say, let's be clear.
Maybe it's someone you don't know.
Yeah, right. Soon as she say, now let's be clear. I'm out. Soon as I hear let's be clear, I'm out.
No. It could be a lot of new people that we don't know. That could be fun. You could feel like The Bachelor if there are not enough men.
So we don't get to see like the people or nothing. I'm just signing up for some blind date game.
Yes.
No.
Love is Blind. Love is Blind.
You gotta go with the chakras, Ralph. You gotta go with the chakras.
I can't see myself.
You can't be so superficial.
I can't see myself setting myself up.
Love is blind, man. Love is blind.
Like all right. Who are the people that's lining up for it then?
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone.
Where's the list? Where's the list of people that's signing up? Where's the list of the people that's signing up?
Well, we gotta holler at Savvy. We gotta see what's going on with Savvy.
No, I'm good.
No, it's gonna be a lot of men. You're not gonna be the only man there. they're gonna be like maybe 2 or 3, and then they're gonna be like a bunch of ladies, and then you can
Fuck no.
choose based on the voice. You can choose two, and then after that, like we need to do like a whole icebreaker.
I can't see that, man. A 2 putting together an event like that,
Of course, it's a dumb idea.
that's not gonna work, man. A 2, like you got the show's only as good as its host. Like you got a 2 putting together an event like that, and you think I'm about to sign up?
She's a
If you-
solid
okay, so-
5. She's a solid 5. Stop it.
on a cold winter night with some sweat, yeah, right.
She's a solid 5.
She's a 2.
No.
Okay, so what's your minimum number, Ralph? What's your minimum number?
I don't really have numbers. It's just she's a 2.
I mean, you're calling people 2s. What's the minimum
Yeah.
you're willing to take?
I'm just saying she's a 2.
Oh shit! I even put as a 7. You see how kind?
I
It ain't
think
that
Sam is
bad.
pretty.
It ain't that bad. Look at her. Look at her. That's a 5.
I don't know.
Sammy's
I
not
don't
ugly.
like
You tripping.
you, but
It's a
You can
solid
put-
5.
Man, you could put that same hair on a French poodle and that
Oh my
motherfucker gonna look the
God.
same like that.
You're not gonna know what you're gonna get. That's the point in the first round. If she got her head in the game, she'd do lesbian dating. Sincerely, there's so much more women, but I don't think there are a lot of lesbians.
Her and Ben played with my mom. It's up and it's stuck with them. Fuck what they talking
Yeah.
about. I don't care. When somebody sit there and you let them know that your mom is in heaven and they still sit there and play on the shit that they gonna do to your mom and whoever gotta watch. I don't play like that. I don't play with nobody dads. I don't play with nobody kids. Like I don't give a fuck. She's a 2. And I'm gonna keep
Well,
repeating
Ben
that on
did
the
that,
internet.
right?
She's
and
a
it
2.
sucks.
Not necessarily Sammy.
No. Listen, at any point, Sammy could have been like, "Come on, Ben, we don't play like that. Respect is like, come on. I don't give a fuck what y'all play with on the internet, right? Somebody gotta have some type of dignity, some type of moral compass to say that we crossed the line, right? You not gonna play in my face like that, and I'm gonna put myself back in front of you, and you gonna keep on fucking playing with me. I do not play like that. I do not play those type of games. You never fucking heard me talk about nobody unalive fucking parent. You never heard me say, I'm gonna get your mom out the grave and make her suck. You never heard me play like that. That she's a 2. Ben's a sucker. She's a 2.
I agree with that because that's fucked up.
yeah, I agree. That's very fucked up.
Like no comment. That's fucked up. But if it was on my channel, would you like consider it?
Maybe.
Like a bachelor type of thing, but you cannot know who it is.
Well, I mean, you got some nice owls over here. You know what I mean? I be seeing the comment section. You know what I mean? I be trying to click on profiles and shit, but I my clicker broke, so I can't.
I think I do have nice owls.
How to click a break?
What did you say, Golden?
He said his clicker broke.
Ain't nobody asked you to point out the anomaly in the whole equation.
I said everything.
So, Golden, would you sign up? Oh no, you're in a relationship.
Yeah,
Wait, I thought y'all said this was just for fun. So if it's just for fun, it shouldn't matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should just participate.
For real. Is people looking for love for real, or it's just like a?
Oh no! Count me out. Count me out. It's just for real.
No, it's for the love of what the fuck.
You ain't about to
It's
have
for the
me
love of
fall in
what the
love with a
fuck I just
motherfucker, and you ain't about to have me fall in love with somebody in Australia, somewhere I can't never meet them and shit like that. Next thing you know, I'm in a forever relationship with somebody in fucking. No, I'm good. Talking about something real for real, for real.
See,
Hell no.
places, there are nothing but places. You can take a plane.
Nah, fuck it. Snoopy's gonna be in this. Lacey's gonna be in this. Fuck it. I want to pick the list of people. If it's gonna be crazy, let it be fucking crazy. I want Snoopy in this.
You
I want
Snoopy
Lacey
Doo.
in this. I want.
You want Snoopy Doo. Snoopy Doo.
Fuck it. Let's.
I think I need 2 bachelor, man, at this point. You want Snoopy Doo? Well, that is the
I
wrong
was just
picture.
joking. I was just joking.
There. Okay, she can go.
Yeah. Lady Latisha, bring all of them. Everybody has to participate. Everybody. Make it so everybody have to participate.
Everybody who in any of this YouTube drama gotta participate.
Yeah, everybody that's in everybody. I want to see Trevor Green. I want to see Trevor Green and Jaguar Wright at the motherfucking table. I promise you. I want everybody to participate.
Wait.
Can you imagine Trevor Green and Jaguar Wright on a date?
Maria said, "Do not."
You want King Pay?
Everybody gotta participate. So
Oh shit! Is that why he wearing that crown? Mm.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, do you want Kingpin also to participate, Ralph?
Yeah, everybody. Fuck it. Sean Davy Way, all of them.
Okay, we're gonna do Sean Davy Way too. All good. Do we do 82 too?
Yeah, the audience would love to see all of them at the table.
Okay, which 82 do we do?
You gotta do the fireman.
Okay, the fireman is better. Okay, that's good.
The fireman 82. Put him out there.
How does it work though? Like, is it like do the females and males go, or is it like off for the it don't matter who? Like, can the males be with the males, like with the speed dating, or is it?
If we do for the love of Ralph, we can put everyone.
No. What do you mean? What are you trying to say, Madgie? I don't like everyone. What the fuck are you talking about? What is we doing here?
Talking about 82 2 seconds ago.
No, Madgie. That's because you said it was a speed dating thing. Now you talking about for the love of Ralph.
So if
Never mind, Madgie. Count me out. Never mind. Count me out.
Okay,
I already
for
see
the
you.
love
You
of
about to mess
speed
it all
dating.
up already. You talking about having it over here on this page, and now you done messed it all up. Count me out.
Sorry.
Set up already.
Oh my God.
See what I'm saying,
Oh
Phantom?
my God.
Phantom,
Oh
you see what
my
I'm saying?
God.
Do you see what I'm saying, Phantom? Do you see? That's the shit that I be trying to avoid. The setup. The
Oh my God.
The 52
Oh my
fake
God.
out.
Oh
You see
my
what I'm
God.
saying? Knowing fuck well that I'm a heterosexual male, right? Come on, like, all right, okay. I see the game.
Fine. So then, for the love of speed dating.
For the love of Phantom.
For the
That's what
love
y'all
of
playing
speed
over here.
dating. Fuck it. For the love of speed dating. For the love of spitting. For the love of slinging. For the love of slinging. What do you think, Golden?
I want to know what Phantom thinks. I mean, if you playing with those type of rules, I'll say he out. But Phantom, is you down with it or not?
I mean, I pitched the idea. I'm just the salesman. It seems like y'all are running with it. This is good. But I would just say, like on my channel, what I say, we need more participation. So I always say on my channel, more people need to hit the link. And we've gotten a couple more people who have never hit links before, or only once before, hit links over there. So y'all in the chat, part of the OWL community, get on the panel and talk. You don't have to show your face, but just speak for yourself. It makes it more engaging, more entertaining.
If the game is going to go on, right, and everybody from the sector, everybody who may be around in the sector get to play, there's certain individuals get to play. Are you going to participate too, or are you, like, nah, I'm good on that, I'm out?
No, I've already got my match. We're gonna fly, make our own nest, and do that thing. So I've already figured that out.
The games don't work like that. You can't make your match before playing the game. So
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't need to play.
Are you gonna be okay with whoever
we still need to play
the game? I mean, I'm just saying, are you gonna be okay with whoever sits down in front of you to play the game when it's your turn?
If I was playing and it's men matched with women, yeah.
No, everybody in the sector has to play. Girls, guys, everybody. It don't matter whether you're from the
What a
street community.
ratio to men to women, it should match up where it's mostly the women. So I would
But
say
it doesn't always match up when you do speed dating. So whoever sits down in front of you, you gonna be cool with it, bro? You playing the game or you're not?
no.
Okay.
No, we need to do like heterosexual because then it becomes too confused. I'm a very confused. I'm gonna assume we're joking. Yes, we are. We are preparing for the speed dating event with Sammy, so we're like, we are like pitching
How you gonna
idea.
say I already got my match? The game didn't even start. Like, how you got your
Well, yeah,
match and
me
the
and
game ain't started?
Exactly.
I've already figured that out, right? Like I gotta figure out. It's like a
We
tie
still need
between
to play the
Madgie
game.
and Maria. So I already
There
got
you
figured
go.
out.
And the speed dating event, then you will finally know which one is the best.
Right. Yeah. Oh, he got a crush. Ain't that cute?
Yeah, he's thinking, which one do I want the more? Yes, Maria, please. You know those eyes are little. You have literally an army of people behind you talking shit.
She really does have pretty eyes, though. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I mean, for real, you gotta keep it real. Her eyes are really pretty. But child, you know they'll
Maria
drag me
is
all over
really
you.
pretty. I saw
Yeah.
Maria. Like, I saw the picture. I'm like, she's really pretty.
You give somebody a compliment, they'll drag you for days, child, saying you
Why? I already said that she
ain't.
was pretty. I even said that that Polly the dummy was pretty, and nobody can take that away from her.
Polly is pretty.
Exactly. Her,
She
her
rubbed me the
soul
wrong.
is rotten, but she's pretty. Hmm?
You don't take away
That's a
from what
lethal
people have.
combination.
They like may rub you the wrong way and get in your nerves or something like that. You can't take away from what's true. Like, yeah, Polly is very pretty. Maria is really pretty. She has some really pretty eyes. That's nothing. But then you see, they weaponize those things if you give people compliments. So
Hell no,
it
it's
is how
Polly included in the dating. Where? Golden, please continue. I'm sorry.
Polly actually
I
gets on panel. Why not?
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
So you would do
fan,
the
Madgie, I love you. He came over here to like spend all of this time with you, girl, but he still ain't make it rain. Make it rain if you love your out.
Well, I think
is
my presence is
absolutely true.
beneficial enough. Huh?
Wait a minute. No. It don't work like that. Magic said, make it rain if you love your out. So if you love your out and you spend all this time over here, you need to make it rain.
Yeah, and I told her if I see her in person, I might do that. We'll see about that.
Yeah,
Guys,
okay. I
Polly is
It can.
pretty, guys.
really think that's gonna happen, but okay. Anyway, make it rain if you love your out.
Yay! It's the best way to my heart. You didn't see my mom. She was like, money, money. I was like, yeah, mommy.
You were trying to come up and talk about how other people ain't got this and other people ain't got that. Child, make it rain. Make it rain if you love your out. Ain't
Phantom,
no
Maria
K,
is telling you, I want a real Chanel bag though.
no
What?
PayPal, no
That's crazy.
super, no gifted membership, like no nothing. She
Maria
don't
don't
even come
strike
to
me as the bougie type.
you bring that lady a little something, Like dang, you ain't
The
bringing
channel
nothing.
is not monetized, Golden.
Make it rain if you love your house.
Yes, no, Maria is absolutely bougie. She's bad and bougie.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought she was more down to earth. Shoot.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, I didn't know.
She's bad and bougie.
Wow.
Please. The owl are all bad and bougie. That's what we are, why we are owl. People be nice. I do believe her soul is rotten, but like I said, I think she pretty. Like you cannot deny what is in front of eyes. So she pretty. She's just not a good person and she cries a lot. Yeah, I'm talking
I'm
about Paul.
still waiting for it rain, Madgie. Phantom was
Oh,
talking.
go then.
He said, no, he said he be doing this, he be doing that, and he gonna spend this, and he gonna spend that. Make it rain, if you love y'all. I ain't
What
seen
did
it
I
rain
say?
yet. This is desert weather. Where's the rain?
Oh, it's the summertime.
Well,
Yeah, it's a really hard place to find it. Some places.
summertime. Well, summer rain. Carl Thomas, ever heard of that? Make it rain, if you love your all.
Mm.
Where's that?
Ralph does have good bone structure. And okay, if she's what the fuck was that reaction? He's like, huh? What? What is it, Ralph? You have good bone structure. Is that a bad thing to say?
Nah, I think what we selling cattle out this motherfucker at this point? What
What
the?
do you mean? It's a compliment.
He's about selling cattle.
Oh, Lonnie, yeah, he got good bone structure. He might be around for a while. He durable. Like what we analyzing here? Like a goat?
Adorable.
Trying to determine how much shit I can carry in the house at one time.
Or it's just a compliment.
They didn't say Phantom could do it.
Ooh.
Phantom could do what?
Never
What
mind.
that?
Make it rain if you love your owl. You the money man, right? Where the money at? Imagine need
Who
money. She
said
like
that?
money. Okay.
Oh,
She's a kept woman.
okay.
All right. She's very kept.
That was a
Okay. She needs
compliment.
somebody.
It just came off. It might be Maggie's accent that's making everything sound a little bit.
What?
When she read the comment section, Ralph has good bone structure. Like what are you lining me
How
up
are you
for?
supposed to read it? Ralph has good bone structure. Like what?
Nah,
Am I still supposed to sing it now?
I'm just joking.
Moral of the story, I was like,
Maggie, we supposed to sing the song.
I ain't
Make it
singing no
rain.
song.
Yeah, ow. Phantom has
Nobody
yet
made
to
it
make
rain. Nobody made it even rain one time, guys. Why is there no rain?
right, but Phantom got it like that. You know, he was talking about all
Yeah,
the
I read
things he
that
do for
randomly out of
women.
nowhere. This is the beauty of
You know
me.
what I'm saying? Like, he was just bragging and boasting. Like, he got it like that. So, Phantom, make it rain. Make it rain if you love your album.
When did I say this? Where did you hear this?
I don't know.
Hmm? Child.
I don't know.
So, how do people sign up for Madgie Love Country Love Island series? I need to think of the concept, and I don't want to go against Sammy did start it, even though she stole the concept from Cleo and Tremaine, from what I understand. I don't want to be a stealer of a stealer, like I stole from a thief. I'm a thief of a thiefer. Like it's too much.
Oh no,
But
no. That's
but
around the wrong attitude.
I will be watching really with a lot of interest, because I bet it's gonna be hilarious to see to see the people trying to talk to one another and be disappointed with what they look like,
I do like that
or
sometimes.
maybe and be impressed. Imagine there is a real hottie with the Sami people. There could be a hottie. There could be a hottie. I bet there could be a hottie. I am ready to bet $2. Thank you,
You
baby.
mean that's
Make it rain, make it rain.
amongst the contestants with the chamois
Yes,
people?
among the contestants. They may be a hottie.
There might be. Yeah, but I'm not gonna say like I'm not gonna put that on a bunch of other people. I said Sammy's a 2.
Ricky, ça va? Ok, c'est bon. Yes, so I think this is a good moment to end the live. I don't know what to say anymore.
Well, y'all, everybody just remember, no matter what you do or no matter what you go through, Sammy's a 2.
Sammy is a 2 morally, that is for sure. Like the things she has said recently are fucked up beyond belief, okay?
I'm only saying I know it hurts them. It hurts them. It hurts both of them. You understand what I'm saying? It hurts them. You don't understand, right? High school, you know what I mean? Growing up, whatever, like my gift, right, was knowing how to get up under people's skin, right? I don't use it, but I promise you, it was when I was a kid on those buses, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth with people in school, going back and forth with people, it was a gift. People would be mad for years, right? Sammy's a 2.
Morally a 2. Morally, she's a 0.
I can't never say how somebody, go about their morals. You know, if you have standards, you have standards, whatever.
Well, she don't have standards.
Exactly, she's a 2.
So there. So I'm like, that's fine by me.
Nah,
This is too much.
If
I
I
love
keep
you all,
saying it
guys.
right, if I keep saying it right, she's got to send Ben my way. That's
Well,
the whole
Dani
point.
Robertson is a literal avatar. She's the 0, and Ralph has good bone structure.
It don't matter. It don't matter what Dani
65.
Robertson. If Dani Robertson said I was a 0, right? It would not matter what Dani Robertson thought, because I would never pursue a Dani Robertson. That sound of her voice, it would get on my nerves. Like, I wouldn't even be able to hear that running around the house. And let's be clear, like,
help is on
go play.
the
You know
way.
what I'm saying? Go play.
I really hope for her sake that she's a 10.
Well, think about it like this. I live rent free in her mind. And I don't think about her or talk about her or nothing except for when I'm over here. But I live rent free in her mind.
That is the truth. We all do. I don't know why. She's weird. Ricky, ça va? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Okay, Maggie's got to go, everybody. Maggie's got to go. She's got her cousins downstairs.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all have a great one. All right.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta go, guys. I love you guys. And yes, I have to go. I will be back tomorrow. I have to take care of my cousin. Sorry. Love you all. Bye.